Bro, like, yo, what's up, yo? Yo, it's just dog, like, I'm really confused on what I'm watching right now at this point, y'all. Like, what's like? How incompetent does these dudes who's booking this crap has to think? I had to get on live before. I can't wait till the credits roll and Triple H and Lee Fitting put their executive produced by Triple H and Lee Fitting at the end. Can somebody in the chat please help me figure this out? Drew McIntyre goes to help Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn winds up attacking Drew McIntyre, plays itself, get hit with the crossroads, then rightfully so, he loses the match because you're an idiot. God, dog. Let me see what's up. Why the chat ain't pulling up on my drawing, man? Hold on. We gotta make sure the chat get right. Yo, this is dog. Like, if you watch AEW, dog, there is no way Tekla and Chris Statlander put on a better match. I put that match over 100 times over, more than Cody Rhodes, whoever that was, Jacob Fatu and Sami Zayn. We got Raheem Rhodes, y'all. Raheem is going in the Elimination Chamber. Great. This is going to be an interesting night, y'all, because I seen some stuff tonight that you can't generate this with AI. Triple GPT, as soon as he come in here, he need to get in the front of the class immediately. Because there's some stuff that happened on this show and before the show that like has me completely flabbergasted. But we're going to say what's up with the chat because that's more important than anything we're talking about because there's nothing to talk about. Crackdown was just doing okay. Now they're back to the same old, oh my God, this show is horrible. Then they're sitting there having meetings. These guys are getting paid millions to have meetings trying to figure out why is the ticket sales of WrestleMania going down? Now, a bunch of us, we drive, right? That's like we got a car. We got a checkup. We got an inspection. We know our car good, right? We see our gas tank is at E. We're sitting on the side of the road. We're calling AAA. We're trying to figure out, why isn't my car moving? Why? Did you try going to the gas? Did you try putting, I don't know, $5, $10 on pump 2? Why nobody buying WrestleMania tickets? Because of shows like this. This sucks. This sucks. Let me say what's up with the chat, man, before we get started, man. What's popping in the chat, man? What's popping in the chat, man? Let me see who in the building, man. Yo, my man, who said he had the Zams up? My man J-Dub in the building. My man Lunar in the building, man. My man, oh yeah, EXO, I know I'm butchering your name. 84223, bro. Take care of them exams, man. Exams are 100 times more important than Crackdown. Trust me, man. You don't want to be near 40 having to cover this show on YouTube. Trust me. Lunar Guardian, what's up, man? My man Rod in the building. Rod, man, this is some BS, bro. The Lion in the building. Where's Triple GPT at, man? I don't know. New Generation in the building, man. My man JS, what's up? Mr. Maui, wowie. Man, we got Sherry in the building. Cardell, what's poppin'? Deck in the building. Tess in the building. What's pop? Yo, did y'all see this show? This show is trash, man. Jade, what's poppin', Jade? We gotta talk about the other Jade, too. Fearfully Confident. Gregory, what's poppin', bro? Man, yo, Gregory, you see this? I see Jordan in the building, man. We gotta... Yo, for my AEW people, thank God we got Grand Slam. Thank God we got Grand Slam tomorrow. I can't wait. But unfortunately, we got to talk about Crackdown. My man Jordan said Drew steady getting booked like an effing idiot. Yeah, he's out there. He's attacking everybody. But Sami Zayn was the biggest idiot because you had a clear path to join the chamber, but you passed it up. Now, the only thing I like about that is, they're going into Trick Williams, Sami Zayn, hopefully for WrestleMania. Dog, I think somebody in TKO is responsible for Trick Williams' booking because his booking is flawless. Flawless. He hasn't lost a match except for the Fatal 4-Way match at Saturday Night's Lame Event. He hasn't lost a singles match. He hasn't looked like a jobber. What they got Obafemi doing tonight was kind of wild. We got a lot of wild stuff tonight, though, and we got a lot of exhibits. But before we talk about Crackdown, y'all, we got to talk about what happened before Crackdown. So let me ask the chat real quick before we get into this, y'all. Does anyone in the chat can take a wild guess of what happened before Crackdown came on? And it's not nothing that happened behind stage. It's something that happened in the venue before Crackdown. Come on. Can somebody take a wild guess in the chat? What happened before Crackdown came on? I'm going to give you about a minute or two. Then we'll pull up Exhibit A. Because you cannot make this up, bro. Oh, man. Oh, there we got it. People saying it in the chat. People saying it in the chat. We got to cut the lights out for this one. Dog, we went from Royce Keys to Royce Freeze. Then we went from Royce Freeze to Royce G's because we didn't know if it was 35, 41, 68. Then we went from Royce G's to Royce Overseas. I mean, I'm mixing it up, but y'all know what I mean. Royce Overseas because then he flew out, then he left him in Saudi Arabia. Then Royce Keys, right? He debuts at the Royal Rumble. He goes to the corporation and he's like, all right. Then they put him on Stephanie McMahon podcast. This dude went to the venue. He takes a picture, letting everybody know he's on Crackdown. I got my popcorn. And instead of him being on Crackdown, y'all, I cut the lights out because this dude is in a dark match. We got to cut the lights off for Royce Keys. This dude is on a dark match. Didn't I tell y'all he was going to probably face somebody like Fraxium? He's in a dark match on main event. They don't even bother putting ads on the mat for this match. Royce Keys, you mean to tell me, brother, you went from AEW, right? You went from AEW, getting booked as Powerhouse Hobbs, to main event Royce Keys. This is a clown show. They don't even have cameras for this show. Is on YouTube for free. Give me a second. Let me put the lights. I got a dark match Keys. This dude went in a dark match. Why is Royce Keys in a dark match? Does WWE not know he was already in AEW? He literally just had a match with Hangman Adam Page. That was a banger. That was false count anywhere. This guy knows how to wrestle. This guy knows how to get on camera, on TV, and actually not look like a complete fool. Why is he on main event? Oh my God. Shout out to my man who sent this, bro. Shout out my man Will Wrestles, dog, on Twitter. Will's Wrestles. When he sent me this, I'm like, bro, you trolling. I didn't believe it when he sent me this. You mean to tell me, like, dog, I am flabbergasted why Royce Keys is on the pre-show in a dark match. Dog, this dude, you cannot make this up. Then he keeps wearing he wore the same gear from Royal Rumble. Dog, This dude is about to get buried to another level. The burial Royce Keys got. Oh my God, bro. This is what we're talking about, getting buried. You mean to tell me you got room for Apollo Crews? You already buried him. He's already floating in the sky somewhere. We put Apollo Crews on TV. Shout out Apollo Crews. He's fire. They just never did nothing with him. So why not have Royce Keys? You got a 5-on-5 match. Dog, that was the perfect time to just throw Royce Keys out there, see what he could do. We're throwing Shinsuke Nakamura out there in a 5-on-5 match, then putting Royce Keys on a pre-show. You got time for R-Truth and writing these jokes for him? Because I know it's not R-Truth that's writing these jokes. This is stupid creative in WWE saying Kit Wilson has a camel. Can't even repeat it because it just becomes really pause-worthy. But then you turn around and have Royce Keys in a dark match on Crackdown. Bro swore he was going to Crackdown. You got the reports coming out. People was like, bro, Royce Keys go to Crackdown. What is he going to do? Who is he going to beef with? Fraxium. In a random match. Look at this. A bunch of crickets. There's literally nobody. People are still filing in. Still hitting the concession stand. People still playing the tickets. And look at this, dog. Yo, Royce, WWE is petty, y'all. Somebody in the higher up in the HR, Triple H was like, oh, you lied to me about your age? Okay, I'm gonna lie to you about being on Crackdown. You know what, actually, bro probably really thought he was on Crackdown. He calling his people back. Yo, man, he put the picture up, right? Then he sees they only got main event at one part of the dog. Look at this. They're playing games with this grown-ass man. Look, this is the picture he posted. Oh, yeah, WrestleMania. I'm going to be on Crackdown. Then look, they only had main event on this side. The picture I showed you was taken on this side of the ring. So they put main event on one side. The other side, he was on Crackdown. Bro swore he was on Crackdown, man. He left that match like, yo, bro, y'all see me, man? Y'all see me, dog? Yeah, Crackdown came on early. We in Dallas. No, it didn't, Royce Keys. You're on YouTube. You're on YouTube like Bobby Monsoon, C-Jax, BC Amplified, Hills. You're on YouTube like the rest of us. You might as well go live, sir. They don't even have the decency of having him on on a main event, then keeping the aprons all main event. Put the sidelines main event. They got this dude thinking he's on Crackdown. I think somebody need to tag Royce Keys. Bro, you wasn't on Crackdown all night. He still got Crackdown on Sci-Fi. He's still waiting for him to come out. They got on all the X-Files coming on after Crackdown. This dude's still waiting in front of the TV. Yo, dog. They are about to bury this dude to no return, guaranteed. You're trolling. Dog, you mean to tell me you got the whole arena Crackdown, but that one apron right there says main event? Dog. This dude swore he was on Crackdown. I don't know why you're showing the WrestleMania sign, Royce Keys. You ain't making it to WrestleMania pre-show. You ain't making it on the main card. You're not even setting up the ring at WrestleMania. You won't even be carrying a luggage at WrestleMania. They're gonna have WrestleMania Las Vegas. Royce Keys still think WrestleMania in New Orleans. He's gonna be flying to New Orleans, swearing WrestleMania there with his bags ready. Dog, this is crazy. That's what, when you go to the Fed, this is what happens. I don't know what's going on, but I don't care what you say. You cannot tell me WWE isn't playing a sick game. They're trolling. Look at this. Why does this side say main event? Why on the other side, everything else just says Crackdown? Yo, don't let me find out he lost this match, y'all. If he is no way he lost that match, man. Let me catch up on it. That's why I said New Orleans. Yo. Raven said, Bobby, what's your review on all the matches? Trash, bro. except for Trick Williams. Everything else was just Brock finna bury LA Knight. Yo, we gonna talk about that, Jordan. Brock gonna bury LA Knight like Earth's core. Yo, Felicia, what's up? He went from the star to a main roster rookie. Yo, this is I cannot believe it. Then they probably, Felicia, they probably trolled him on the contract. Oh, we're gonna put you right in the main event. Right in the main event. Oh, I bet. Let me sign the contract. Then they put you on main event, all right? This dude is the first guy to get on main event Crackdown at the same time. He made history again, y'all. Main event and Crackdown at the same time. They didn't even bother. What? Bro, this dude, oh my, it's going to be a long few years. I hope, bro, contract was a 90-day contract like they do in the NBA, man. Give me 90 days. Let me go tell Tony Khan how sorry I am, and let me go try to get back into the ops, man, to help my man Hook out or something like that. This ain't working. I couldn't believe when somebody told me this, like, Royce Keys on what? On main event? If you don't watch AEW, I understand it's not a big deal. But if you watch AEW and you know Powerhouse Hobbs and you know this guy is like the furthest thing from somebody that doesn't know what he's doing on televised professional wrestling show, this dude did this week in and week out. You mean to tell me you got nothing for him but a main event match? This is how you're displaying your great talent that you just invested in. Putting him on main event. Y'all got time to have Dominic Mysterio and Liv Morgan eating chicken fingers outside of a championship match. But y'all don't have time to have Royce Keys to do anything. He could have had a stare down with Obafemi. Do you understand how much that would have been more fire than Obafemi playing around with Kit Wilson? And I like the Kit Wilson character. His best thing that's over is the music. What do? Don't play the music. It's like these dudes are idiots. If Kit Wilson's best gimmick is the music, why do you have him all backstage telling Valentine's Day poems or whatever he was doing? The best thing is the music. Have him come out with the music, say a few things, and you know what I mean? It's like, oh my God, dog, these dudes are stupid. Forget Royce Keys, his name is Royce Rookie. Yo, Royce Crackies. William Cleave said $3 million in debt. TV throw cracking up. Yo, this is crazy. Dry Chicken said McIntyre to Zayn after the match. Misery, misery, misery. That's what you choose. I offer your friend trip. You spat in my face, Green Goblin. Yo, Dry Chicken, I don't get it. Like, what? Like, why did... I don't understand the writing of that. Why would Sami Zayn attack Drew McIntyre? Sami Zayn, he wanted the title so bad, remember? Remember at Royal Rumble, he couldn't think of nothing but winning a title. He wanted it so bad, he wanted to come home and show his family that he finally won the title. You mean to tell me you have a clear shot of another opportunity of getting to WrestleMania and you don't? Because you attacked Drew McIntyre, but you didn't attack him in the back? When he was just, it's like, oh my God. Dog, Road Dogg has to go. I'm sorry, bro. Yo, Joshua said, give Royce the speed title. Yo, Joshua, that's what's going to happen. Why else will he be on main event? You going to put the speed title on Royce Keys? Oh, my God. This is nasty work, y'all. This nasty work, man. I thought Sammy had it tonight. Yo, Gregory, I don't get it. Even though I don't care about Sammy winning, I don't care about who won the match, honestly. But it's just like, it was super confusing. It's like, what? This is the ending of it? I just came off a Wednesday when we got a surprise win from Tekla beating Chris Statlander in a strap match. These women, we're talking about women. These women put on a fire match over the QB1, the Samoa Werewolf, Jacob Fatu's always fire, and Sami Zayn, which is his in-ring work is good or whatever, but man, this is crazy, man. Yeah, make sure y'all hit the like button, man. We gonna go over this because that's not it, y'all. That's not it. It actually gets worse than this. This is just a pre-show, right? But we're gonna jump into some other stuff that I can't even show on YouTube all the way. But I'm gonna retweet it. And if you could go on my Twitter, this is so insane. This is like banned from TV. I can't even show this on YouTube, what I'm about to show y'all, but hold on. Anthony, good looking for the $5. Call him Royce Keys to a hearse, because Paul Levesque is about to bury him. Oh, that was hard. Call him Royce Keys to a hearse. Paul Levesque about to bury him. Yeah, empty seats, dog, crazy. Hey, Jade is at least still undefeated. Shatendo. Yeah, she's still undefeated. I guess, man. Shatendo, you see, it looked like she hurt herself though. Hopefully, Jade not hurt, either her shoulder or her hand. I don't know what's going on. I love Jade Cargill too. Don't get me wrong, bro. But man, I don't know what's going on. But it always seems like it's just something, man. Oh yeah, y'all want to see what happened? Hold on, man. Yo, you can't even. Some of this stuff. Hold on. Yeah. Now look, y'all. I'm gonna retweet this. It comes to a certain point where it's not even funny anymore. I can't even show y'all what's happening on YouTube, but I'm gonna actually retweet this. So if you got Twitter, right, just go to my Twitter, and this is gonna be at the top of my feed. You can watch this 6-second video, and somebody please explain to me, why is Botchaloa, right? You know the group. Solo Sonoa, Botchaloa, Jeff Nye, and Hakuna Matata, the MFTs. But now we're talking about Botchaloa. Can somebody in the chat please explain to me why this dude is trying to take off Matt Cardona's trunks? It's Valentine's Day, Botchaloa. Dog, you're starting a little bit early. Valentine's Day don't start till tomorrow, sir. This dude is trying to I can't make this up, dog. This dude is literally trying to, I'm going to just go slowly. So I can't even show this because half of his cheek is showing. Dog, do y'all understand what I'm saying? Half of Matt Cardona's cheek is showing. I can't even show y'all this. Why is bro trying to reveal himself? I'm like, yo, look at the referee's face. He's like, bro, I came to referee. I didn't know I was, I swore I was going to hear this sound. Yo, hold on, I got y'all, hold on. Yo, I thought I was going to hear this sound, y'all. Let me run it back. I went on YouTube just so y'all can see I'm not really on the site. But I thought I was going to hear this sound. What are we doing? Dude, you can't make this up. Look at this. I can't even show y'all. The dude is literally trying to take it. You know, some of y'all got Valentine's tomorrow. What you gonna do with wifey after y'all go have dinner? What you gonna do with wifey after the nude? When y'all set the mood, y'all get a little drinky drink. If you into that, get a little smoky smoke. Maybe some of y'all like the nose candy. We're not here to judge. We listen, but we don't judge. You're gonna be taking off your girl, and it's gonna look something like this. Dude. How in the world am I supposed to look at the ref's face? You can't make this up. This is not AI. I didn't generate this. People like, yo, Bobby Marshall, why you always talk about WWE? Dog. Dude, you can't make this up. This dude is taking this man trunks off in a 5-on-5 wrestling match. Then Matt Cardona, his trunk says, I'm not finished. Well, after this, you are finished. Let's just see half of your ass cheek. if I'm whatever his real name is, because I keep calling him Botches, you have to know that you are becoming an internet meme with spots like this, and this was the worst one. It really don't get worse than this. Why are you trying to take this man's trunks off? He got knee pads right there. He has a boot right there. He has an elbow pad. He has wraps on. You could have grabbed his maybe his stomach area, grabbed his obliques. You could grab his thigh, grab anything, but you're grabbing his trunks. And I can't even show this on YouTube because Matt Cardona whole ass yo, I don't know where y'all at. I'm in Philly. I don't know what it could be a full moon. It's Friday the 13th. Yeah, well, we got the nightmare of a lifetime. We literally got a full moon tonight. No, not even a full moon, because that would have been his old ass. We got a half a moon tonight. A half moon. We're outside. Woo! You hear the wolves howling at a half moon thanks to Botches. Great. I don't understand why WWE is having meetings, why nobody cares about WrestleMania this year. This is crazy. I'm going to see what the chat's saying about this. This is... Yo, who said that? Yo, this bull Big Guap is a fool, bro. This dude said Freaky Friday. Oh, my God. I got to take a picture of that. I got to credit you if I use that. Dog, this dude's a fool. Bro said Freaky Friday. Yo, it's Friday the 13th, too. Freaky Friday. This is crazy. Oh my God, that was a bar. Bro said Freaky Friday. Yo. Dog, Matt Cardona cannot catch a break, though. Tama Tonga, that was... That wasn't on the script. Bro gonna be on Unreal. Triple H gonna talking to him about how that wasn't on the script. This is crazy. Dez, what's up, Dez? Yo, you see this? I wonder if Triple H was sleeping in the gorilla position while this was happening, man. Yo, the ref face is a meme, bro. Who said that? Yo, Life, the ref face is a meme. It's like, bro, if I'm the ref, right? Soon as I see this, ding, 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 ding. What's going on? Joe Tessitore said, what's going on? We got an update. Disqualification. Oh my God, dog. This is wild. He riding Jack Wire. Yo, oh my God, yo, he riding. Yo, that is crazy. He riding Zack Ryder. Umaka never did not facts, yo. Tom Diddy is crazy. Yo, Matt Truckona. Oh my, he doing Chelsea Green job. Nah, that's a fact, Jordan. No, that's Chelsea Green job. But yo, Jordan, Chelsea Green foot hurt, bro. So yeah, man, it's Valentine's Day. Somebody gotta do the job, man. Yo, RX, what's poppin', bro? Like Junior said, let me see the puppies. Yo, this is crazy. It's just, I'm watching this show and I'm in just disbelief at some of the things that go on. The 505 match was already bad enough, but bro, you're dragging his pants down. It's like, this is a disqualification. Matt Cardona is trying his best to get away. Everybody's looking at this dude like, bro, what are you doing? Chelsea Green job, take it. If that was Jada Parker and Jade, that would get canceled on facts. Botches had too much bad. He had too much Mad Dog 2020. No, that's a fact, dog. It's just, I cannot believe this was the most. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, dog. This was probably one of the most embarrassing things I've seen in wrestling in a long time, dog. It's just like, Shout out to Dallas though, bro. Dallas. If this was in Philly or if this was in New York or any one of them cities where it's I don't know, bro. WWE just got a very interesting focus group and crowd. But if this was in one of them tough cities, oh my God, dog, they would have got cooked this show. Shout out to Dallas, though, because Dallas, like, man, we paid these tickets. We're going to say this is awesome. We're going to put everything over. We're going to chant. We're going to sing. So I love Dallas, too. You know, I was out there for All In, man. Dallas is a beautiful place. So shout out to Dallas for putting up with this, bro, because, man, I would have booed this out the building, dog. I'm sorry, man. He had the gold dust. Yo, that is crazy. Goldust, that is something Goldust would have done, dog. Matt cracked on the embarrassing. Dallas is a wrestling city, not facts. Facts. Stop crying. Nobody care about your lost keys. This is so inappropriate. Yo, it's crazy, dog. I can't even show it all the way because it's that bad. It's like, how do you not know that you're pulling bro trunks down? It's like, I don't understand how you don't know that. If Matt Cardona wasn't such a professional and haven't been wrestling for so long, if this was an amateur, he would have had the wrong trunks on. His trunks would have came down way quicker, and now we're having a completely different conversation, dog. So yeah, man, we got that. I don't know what we do with this, man. It's crazy. How do you let this happen? I have no idea, man. It's just like, you cannot make this up, bro. Then on top of that, right? On top of that, man, I actually posted about this because I haven't seen too many people see. Now look, y'all. Now, if you see this, right? You'll say, okay, what's wrong, Bobby? He got some of his paint is off his face. You see Tama Tonga, right? His paint is all on his face. You know why? Because this was literally, they had a quick scuffle before the 5-on-5, right? This was literally 1 to 2 second scuffle right before Nick Aldis came out. Yeah, Nick Aldis came out. 1 to 2 seconds. Half of this dude paint is on. Why are you even wearing paint at this point? Dog, they are playing Jeff Cobb. What type of paint are they giving him? To where Tama Tonga has all his stuff is still clean, ready to go for the match. Half your paint is off of your face. Is this paint or is this toothpaste, y'all? Somebody fill me in. This is not even, dog, what is this? Is this paint or is this just paper that's peeling off his face? Dog, they got this paint from Dollar Tree, Family Dollar, Five Below, Two Below. Dog, this paint had to be free or something. There's no way that you have the same paint that Tama Tonga and all these other guys are using. Half the paint is off your face. Why even wear it? This looks stupid. Do you understand that? And I'm not talking to Jeff Cobb. Shout out to Jeff Cobb. This is creative's fault. They shouldn't even have the paint on their face to begin with. Why are we doing this? Do you understand how stupid this looks? They're not even giving, Jeff Cobb is actually a fire wrestler. I'm looking at Jeff Cobb old footage and I'm seeing some great matches. I'm seeing some great work. He doesn't even get to showcase it because he's being presented so horribly. Do you understand how bad this looks? The match didn't even start yet, y'all. The bell didn't even ring. Half his face is off. It's just peeling off, though. This is the worst paint you could buy. This is the cheapest paint you could buy. God, man. Wrestling Freaky. The face paint that was absolutely made by Jeff Hardy. Yo, J-Cell, facts. This was not made by Jeff Hardy at all, bro. It's like, there's no way I could think that this is not being done purposely. How is this not being done purposely? How do your whole team got the right thing on, but you got the wrong? That's like, yo, you know what that's like? That's like we all go out, right? Say about 4 or 5 of us hit the club, right? Or go out to a bar or something like that, whatever. We all got low on. We all got polo on. Polo, Ralph Lauren, Polo, Ralph Lauren, Polo. Then the fifth person has Polo Association. We all got the Ralph Lauren. We all got the Polo. Then the other guy comes out here with this. Other man comes out like this. Put the Polo Association on them. You know, the USP. Everybody else got the Polo. You know what I mean? The $15 joint, not the Ralph. Shout out to this too, because sometimes it's hard, bro. Sometimes you gotta rock the USPA. Nothing wrong with it. But I'm saying, if you going out with me, we're gonna find you another Polo shirt, or we all not doing Polo. We all gonna hit the corner store. Yo, give me 4 or 5 white tees. I'm gonna spend $25. We all got the white tee on a black tee on, but we all going Polo. We all gonna be going Polo. We going high end Polo. We're not doing the USPA. But if we do the USPA, we're all gonna do the USPA. Which means if Jeff Cobb's face is going off, everybody's face should be going off. That's just how I give it up as a friend. If you know me in real life, you know that's how I'm giving it up. I don't care about if it's USPA or not. I care about you got 4 other guys with their whole face painted, but yours halfway off. He got the USPA Polo. They got the Ralph Lauren paint. He got the USPA one. Jeff, nah. Buzz said this is hilarious, Bob. You can't make this up. Ah, man, this is my man too, bro. Like I like Jeff Cobb, man. Believe it or not, I like bro, man. But oh my God, dog, this is just it just doesn't stop, man. It doesn't stop, dog. That's probably the 2 of the worst things I've seen tonight, where it's just like, ew, this is nasty work, bro. Seriously, man. Where's Vince or The Rock? Solo doesn't even have face paint. Yeah, facts. He said that Mad Dog had him sweating. No, facts. Yeah, let's get hold on. Let me see where we at with the likes real quick. Yeah, we at 164 with the likes. Let's get him up to 200, man. Let's get him up to 200. Jeff, nah. That's crazy, man. Shout out to Jeff Cobb though, but it's just like, come on, bro. We gotta do something, man. But I know we talking about wrestling, y'all, but hold on, real quick, man. We gonna get the crackdown, don't worry. But let's just talk about we're gonna deviate just a tiny bit. Y'all know J. Cole dropped the album, right? J. Cole, what was it called? The Fall Off? Y'all heard the new J. Cole album? How I didn't hear it yet. I didn't hear that album yet. So you got J. Cole dropping an album, and also you got Ric Flair dropping an album too. Ric Flair dropping an album too. Dog, are we living in the twilight zone of wrestling? Where does this come from at? Ric Flair dropping an album. Yo, dog, dog, this has to be a simulation, y'all. We cannot be living in real life. Ric Flair, first I was like, bro, please retire. Don't come back to wrestling. At this point, come back to wrestling and win the undisputed title. The last thing I want to hear is an album for Ric Flair. Yo, I never seen such a circus act all around the board, bro. Ric Flair, my man too, bro. But you're dropping an album? I can't even imagine seeing Ric Flair in the studio. Like, how do you even start? What beats do you even play? Like, how do you even begin to, if I'm engineering Ric Flair's session, I'm like, dog, what am I doing right now? How does my life come to this where I'm recording a Ric Flair album? The music has fallen off that bad. Everything's fallen off. Music, wrestling, nothing's the same. It's like, oh my God, dog. Key Hood said, yeah, the album called Old People. He got them 80s type beat. Bro gonna have an album KRS featuring KRS-One, Rakim, Big Daddy Kane, what's the name? Public Enemy, Flavor Flav, Run DMC. Yo, what the hell, bro? Oh man. Music Big Fella, Flair album, Play Rock from Hell, WWE Bosque, Ric Flair album, 5 mics alright. 5 mics is crazy. It's man. Dog, you cannot make none of this stuff up, bro. It's like nothing could be took serious in wrestling or any none of this can be took serious. I don't even get mad when people like laugh to say, yo, you watch wrestling, huh? Now you joking at me. I can't even get mad. God, man. Let me see what else happened tonight, dog. It's just, dog, like, yo, let me ask y'all, what is Triple H's problem with Julia? This is, look, a lot of us are grown. This is what Julia is doing. Julia was one of the most, look at this. Look at this. Look at this! Do you understand how embarrassing it is when you got nieces, nephews, kids, and they even look at you like a clown when you're watching this crap? Look at this. If this was two jobbers, then that's funny, right? But this is Alexa Bliss, somebody solidified, Julia, one of the top prospects going in WWE. And it's just like, there's nothing funny about this. This is corny. When you see what Chris Statlander and Tekla did, then you go into this, it's night and day. It's night and day. And once again, I'm not no AEW guy. I can't disrespect the sickos like that. Look, this is what Chris Statlander and Tekla just did on AEW, y'all. If you don't know, they had a strap match. Tekla beat Chris Statlander. Look at, I don't even want to go too crazy, but dog, they went crazy. Tekla won. This is what the women are doing on AEW. You think you making a mockery of women's wrestling when you're doing this. It's, dog, you would think that these women can't wrestle or can't get to that level. This is a clown show. This is a circus act. Julia and Alexa Bliss has so much more to deliver than this garbage. Nothing about this is funny or cute or anything like that. I don't know, is Alexa Bliss laughing or is she mad that she's holding her nose like this and making her look like a pig? Is she laughing or is she mad? Like, they don't, like, who? Oh my God, bro. WWE is done, dog. I'm sorry. Now, I hope somebody in WWE is listening in this chat. Please, just one person. If you know anybody in WWE, when these idiots with the millions of dollars, because money don't equate to how smart you are. Sometimes it do, sometimes it don't. A lot of times it don't, if you ask me. When these idiots throw on their little suits, then they go in meetings and they're scratching their head off, oh man, why isn't WrestleMania selling? And they're watching this show and they really can't figure out, they cannot figure out for the life of them, why isn't WrestleMania selling? Maybe this is why. The good people in Dallas deserves better than this. This is not wrestling. Now, if they had a great match and she did this on some funny stuff, then that's cool. All these women matches tonight were extremely hard to watch. Nia Jax, Lash Legend, all of them, dog. All of them. Because I'm holding them to the standard as I just seen of AEW. Remember, I keep telling you, I'm a WWE guy. I'm a disgruntled WWE guy. So, like, literally every day, I have to hear the AEW people asking me, well, what you think? And I got to be like, oh, I don't know. I'm an idiot. It's hard to have a real conversation about women's wrestling. Forget the men, bro. Because at least with the men, you got people like Jacob, you got Punk, you got Roman, you got, you know what I mean? But the women, it's like literally night and day when you're talking about ring psychology, when you're talking about how they're being booked. This is like the Divas division type of stuff. This isn't back then when they had Sasha Banks and Bianca Belair headline WrestleMania. This not that. This not the four horsewomen, Sasha, Charlotte, Bayley and them. What's her name? Becky Lynch. This is not that. We're literally slowly going back to the Divas era with crap like this. We're slowly moonwalking back right into the Divas era. They might as well come back with the Divas Championship if they're going to be doing stuff like this. Who won the match? I don't even know. I don't even care, dog. When I seen her do this, I'm just like, bro. I just started getting ready, bro, for the show. Oh, Alexa, I don't even have to watch the show. That's another thing. This is the most predictable show you could ever... Dog, everything is so predictable. The last match wasn't that predictable because it could have went either way. Everything else was so predictable, dog. You knew Rhea and Io wasn't losing. You knew Alexa Bliss was winning. You knew Jade Cargill was going to win. Oh, my God, dog. It's so frustrating because WWE... Oh, yeah, I forgot, y'all. Speaking of that, I got a perfect example, y'all. I forgot I had this example. Let me find it, yo. I forgot I had this one. Hold on. This is the perfect example of how WWE don't know how to book women. You got Blake Monroe. She used to be called Mariah May. In AEW, literally, dog, go ask anybody who watched AEW. Mariah May was probably... I think top 3. There's nobody debating if Mariah May was top 5 in AEW. She rebrands herself, go as Blake Monroe, gets stuck in NXT, has one of the biggest botches of all time with Nikki or whatever, loses that's how she lost the North America Championship. Then she just having other botches like this. How does this even happen?
Exactly my point. Oh my God, no. Looking for the suplex.
Like, how does... Now, you would think Blake Monroe needs more time. No, she doesn't. This is WWE's fault. She shouldn't even be in NXT. She's probably mentally regretting her decision of signing this stupid contract. Somebody could have got seriously hurt with this stupid spot. Look.
Exactly my point.
Spiked her right in her head. I don't know whose fault it was because I don't know wrestling moves like that. As far as, you know what I mean, the inner works of was Jada Parker supposed to do something, or was it a miscommunication? I'm not sure. All I know is when I used to watch her in AEW, I never seen nothing this bad.
Oh my God.
She could have broke her neck. They're playing around in WWE. And I'm really shocked that we haven't seen anything crazy happen yet. God forbid, dog. God forbid. Let me catch up with the chat, man. There, jobbers. Julia needs to whoop on EO and send her back to attack. Yo, this boy wildin'. Alexa is smiling with the F. Dumpster juice. Yeah, that's a fact. Trash truck juice. WWE. Yo, Prince, what's up, bro? My man Lone Wolf in the building. He says, Jade. C8. I didn't see my man C8. Tekla had the most silent title win of all time. Crowd barely reacted. Yo, C8, I think they was just I think they was shocked. I was on live when I actually seen it. I think the initial reaction was shock. Then you gotta remember she's a heel. So it's like, it was a shock though, bro. We like a lot of people did not expect for Chris Statlander to drop the title at the end of that. My man Sir Smoke a lot. AEW women on another level of facts. Rhea Ripley. Yeah, Chris Collins said Rhea Ripley is overrated. Not gonna lie, she is. But Chris Collins, I think you get a different Rhea Ripley. You put her in AEW. I guarantee it. I think Rhea Ripley is what she's been able to do with the writing that she got now is like. Think about it. Rhea Ripley still got a few moments when she broke Liv Morgan's shoulder, her turning Dom on Rey Mysterio, the Judgment Day run. This is the worst version of Rhea Ripley since she. Remember that WrestleMania win at WrestleMania? I think it was 39. Was it 39? WrestleMania 39, where she beat Charlotte Flair for the first time, and she really started getting in her character. Yo, Rhea Ripley, she got it. She got it. Right now, this is the worst Rhea Ripley ever. She's in the worst storyline of all time. But she actually has it. It's just, at this point, I don't even think she's not even trying. Creative not even trying. So this is what you get when the wrestler doesn't really care like that. It's probably just a check for them. Creative doesn't care like that. I don't know what's their motive. You know what I mean? Because you can't say creative is a check because, trust me, the walls will close in. Little by little, it's just going to take a while. But WWE, the downfall of WWE, this is something that's going to be studied for a long time. This is not going to be like WCW. WCW happened fairly fast. This might be over the course of a decade, believe it or not, or it might be close. But man, this is going to be studied for a very, very long time, dog. This is a way this is the same thing Blockbuster did. This is the same thing Nokia did. This is the same thing that, who else? Motorola, when they had the BlackBerry. This is the same thing these companies did. They didn't understand that the walls were closing in, and they didn't pivot fast enough. Man, this is crazy. WWE Disney. Yeah, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe to the joint. Scooter said that's why AJ came back. They're relaunching the Divas. Yo, Scooter. That's funny, but then again, it's not, dog, because it's actually sad at the same time, too. You might be right. Unfortunately, you're just going to relaunch the Divas division. Like, y'all didn't have one of the, y'all got some of the most talented people in the world. The curse of the, yo! Jason said the curse of the Luka Doncic trade. Oh my God, no, that's a fact. Lone Wolf AW tomorrow. Yeah, facts, man. Let me see what else. Gregory said Paul Levesque passing out. Pillows are creative. WWE is so done. I miss when we had matches like Trish and Lita, Mickey James Ashley, Mickey James Trish. Yeah, dog. Oh my God. And that's before Black and Gold and the Four Horsewomen and all of that. We can't even get to that. Oh man, dog. Yo, the best woman on this show had a boot on her leg and was in a wheelchair. Do y'all know that? The best woman on this show had a boot on her leg and was in a wheelchair. And this is the girl that they're calling a jobber and that's never should be able to get the title. I'm about to say Trish Stratus. What's her name? You got Tiffany Stratton, Jade Cargill. You got all these women on this show. And the best woman on this show, the most over character, the most charisma, had a boot on her leg in a wheelchair. But then you got Michael Hayes back there talking about she's a jobber basically, and she's never gonna be on top of the card. That is a load of crap. This is how out of tune WWE creative is. This is how out of tune they are. How do you see what Chelsea Green is doing that thinks she could only be in the mid card to put people like Trish Stratus over, or whatever her name, Tiffy Time? Tiffany Stratton sucks right now because she's a babyface when she should be a heel. Everything about Tiffany Stratton is heel. This is whack, bro. Oh, man, we got Maroon. Maroon dropped that dub in the chat. Burial if Julia, and I hate they're still teasing Jade versus Liv match so they could bury Jade if their match is booking. Losing 2 times in a row. What is your thoughts on Triple H treating Dom as a face when he's a heel? Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, man. You know my thoughts on Triple H? I said this in my Yo Maroon. I said this in one of my videos. This is my thoughts on Triple H, man. This is my thoughts on Triple H, man. This is the only AAA I recognize, man, honestly. I tried to tune into AAA. When I seen the YS6 fighting in some fire funhouse, you know the Undertaker is AAA at creative. And it's like, what is this guy doing? He's booking like some of the worst crap, dog. Like, it's hard to watch Triple A, to be honest, man. Look at him. This is what you just said. Triple A, they're booking Dominic Mysterio as a heel. This is because of this guy. Look at this. What? I don't understand how you look at Undertaker, then make him the head of anybody's booking. That's the Undertaker. We're never gonna disrespect any of his legacy or anything like that, because this is first ballot. He's the guy. But Undertaker, you are so out of touch. It's not even funny. Whenever you take Matt off your podcast and replace it with your wife and the numbers plummet and you still can't wake up and smell the coffee and see that your podcast was one of the best podcasts in the world, now it's one of the worst podcasts in the world, I'd rather hear any one of y'all in the chat scratch a chalkboard for 2 hours before I'm listening to that Undertaker podcast. This is a guy that can't read the room. So yeah, you're right, Maroon. He's booking. That's because this is because of this guy. If you want Dominic Mysterio to be treated like a heel, you know what you do, Maroon? You have Dominic Mysterio actually be a heel. He's supposed to be a heel, but then he goes to Triple A. He's a face. I don't know what Undertaker's doing, and what's worst of all, Undertaker doesn't know what he's doing. This is the last thing I'm going to say about this, too. Because I got to get off AAA because I think it's a joke, dog. Seriously. You got some of the best wrestling on there, but when there's no storyline, I can't get invested into it. I'm sorry. AAA, you should have one of the luchadors be booking AAA. Like a Rey Mysterio. I'd rather have Dominic Mysterio book AAA. Maybe like one of the classic luchadors, somebody that knows that culture, that knows like how to be presented. You know what I mean? Like, why are you the head booker at AAA? If I say Hola, the Undertaker, he's not gonna know what I'm talking about. He doesn't know any Spanish words. I guarantee it. Hola, ¿cómo estás? He doesn't know none of them. I think I know one more. Albania, por favor. I might be saying that wrong, but I know that. I think that says, can I go to the bathroom? Because I always used to use that in Spanish class. Albania, por favor. It's like, dog, gracias. He doesn't know nothing. I can say all of these words. He doesn't know if it's Japanese, Spanish. He doesn't know what I'm talking about. This dude is so out of touch, man. He needs to be far, far away from AAA. If you ask me, Undertaker needs to go back on his podcast, call Matt back up, and pay him first give him the money he's owed. Then start having conversations with you and Matt so we can have another podcast we can enjoy. This dude look at him, bro. I don't understand. Dog, WWE just loves old people. You have to be literally over the age of 60 to either win a title or get some type of leverage in the company, be a head of creative. Why aren't there no young people in creative? Like the head of creative. You got Road Dogg. You got this guy. You got that guy. You got to lose half your hair. You got to pull the Stephen A. Smith to get any type of what's that word? Let's see, for a lack of a better term, to get some high authority in that company, you got to be damn near Stephen A. Smith. But yo, Maroon, my bad. I had to go on a rant about that, dog. Cause AAA, I tried to get into AAA, dog. This is a Crackdown. This episode of Crackdown looked like WrestleMania compared to some of the stuff they're doing on AAA. Creatively, the wrestling is great. The wrestling on there is great. Creatively, it's like I don't understand it at all, bro. Gunther needs to retire Triple Fraud. Nah, that's a fact. AAA Impact Wrestling all do the same BS. Fire the whole staff. Undertaker buried himself. That's funny. Hold on, let me see if I missed some super chats. Jason, good looking for the $2. The Curse of the Luca. Oh yeah, I see that. Oh, Pronce 5237 said Chelsea Green versus Bachaloa. Chelsea Green versus Bachaloa over Matt Cardona. Yo, this is crazy. Miss Brock, I got the $2, but I ain't see nothing. I didn't see you say nothing in the chat. Jay Swift said Royce Keys stuck in the back of selling Royce Royce tees. No, that's hilarious. Man, this is... No, you can't make a lot of this stuff up, seriously, man. But, yeah, Undertaker, man. Undertaker buried himself. I think that was the best comment as far as that, man. What else do we got, man? I don't even... Like... This is what I like. Shout out Bobby Masula, the BBWs. But man, Nia Jax, this match was horrible, dog. This match was horrible. Now look, the end of the match, they started cooking. Probably the last 2 to 3 minutes, I felt like they started picking up the pace. Then they went outside. They started fighting outside. Then you got the Slim Jim table spot with Io Sky. And you got the spot where Lash Legend and Rhea Ripley goes through the barricade just like they do all the time. The click copy, click paste, click copy, click paste. Go through the barricade, go through the barricade, go through the barricade, go through the barricade. They literally do this spot every other week, dog. But they started picking up the pace. The rest of this match was very slow, very botchy. What do you want me to say about this? This was a match where we had to see a half moon. We got Ilya Dragunov, Matt Cardona, Carmelo Hayes, Apollo Crews, and Shinsuke Nakamura. They're picking names out of a hat, then throwing them in a match against the MFTs. If you watch this show, this is how stupid the booking is. I'm going to rename these names because we all follow the storylines, right? All right, who is MFTs beefing with? The Wyatt Six, right? Okay, cool. Apollo Crews, Matt Cardona, Ilya Dragunov, Shinsuke Nakamura, or Carmelo Hayes. These dudes don't even have beef with the MFTs. They have zero beef. Zero. Why are we doing a random 5-on-5 match that's based around zero storyline? Why would I care about this match when it's based around zero storyline? This is how... Yo, listen, y'all. Listen. I had a friend, right? Recently, unfortunately, he got incarcerated because he made a bad decision. He was in the street when he shouldn't have been in the street like that, dog. And he made a bad decision. You know, sometimes things get rough. You know what I mean? We understand. But he made a bad decision. And now he's looking at some bad times. But before that one bad decision, and if you're younger, listen to me. The bad decisions, it's, you know, just like in stock, you got compound interest. When you make bad decisions, a lot of the times, if you make 2, 3, 4 bad decisions, it starts to be like an avalanche. So the first bad decision is letting some stupid crap cross your mind that you know you shouldn't be doing. The second bad decision, you start thinking about it more and more and more. The third bad decision, you start calling idiots up that starts co-signing your stupid decisions. The fourth bad decision, you actually go out and do the stupid crap. The fifth bad decision. Then it starts getting worse, and worse. And I'm saying that analogy with this. The first bad decision. You're even sitting at a table and creative and you have on a piece of paper these 5 random names going against the MFTs for no reason. The second bad decision, you got a bunch of idiots around you that's actually co-signing the crap. The third bad decision, you actually go out here and really disrespect Dallas and put on this match. So then you start to get the momentum, the avalanche of bad decisions and bad decisions and bad decisions. Then what happens? We have to deal with Matt Cardona's half moon. We have to watch the bad decisions. Because you can stop them, but you got to catch it early. Because once you get to the half moon part, right? Once you get to Botchaloa pulling down Matt Cardona's pants, it's over. It's just like with my man. Once he got in them cuffs, it's over. This is sad, dog. This is sad. And once again, we got the tag team titles. Wouldn't it make sense for y'all to be defending the tag team titles? Or not, if you're not defending them, building some type of storyline? You know what I would have rather have? I'd rather have Matt Cardona and Apollo Crews be a team and them do something with the tag team titles with, you know what I mean, Matt Cardona, Apollo Crews. Maybe we could have did Matt Cardona, Apollo Crews, Ilya Dragunov, and Carmelo Hayes, and whoever wins could get a #1 shot at the tag team titles. Why? Because they're championships. They're supposed to mean something in professional wrestling. When you book them like you don't mean, they don't mean nothing, what happens, y'all? You get to put them on WrestleMania and nobody cares. Because we booked them with 0 significance. God, dog, this sucks, bro. I'm sorry, bro. Yo, Sir Smoke a Lot of fool. Bro said Mac Dark Donut. Oh, man, hold on. Nah, I gotta take a picture of that. If I use that, I gotta shout you out, bro. Bro said Mac Dark Donut. Mac Dark Donut. Yo, he got out. See, Royce Keys did, Sir Smoke a Lot. Royce Keys did Matt a favor, bro. Hold on, yeah, I'm gonna get to the super chat. Hold on. We got, oh, man. Yo, bro, before I even read your super chat, Triple GPT, I really hope you're explaining why in this match, we gotta pull it up, man. Why in this match, dog? I don't know what type of chats you're generating these days. I don't know how you generate this, but man, hold on, let me find my man Botchaloa. Pull it down, bro. It's like, yo, it's like, I don't know what you're generating to show this Triple GPT, but man, please explain to the crowd, how do you get to this, bro? Crackdown was in the home state, so I had to make this episode the best wrestling show of the week. He said Top and Tuck has the best finisher wrestler. Yo, this dude the best finish. This is his finisher. I'm not finished. Top and Tuck are like, yes, you are. Dog, this is wild. Oh my God, good looking for the fight. My man Delayed Grats in the building. My man Kevin Jetson, welcome to Jobberville. Kill Too Hard, Matt Carpona. Delayed Grats said vegetarian and match no beef. Not fat. Oh, that was hard. That was hard, Delayed Grass. Young Boss, what's up, boss? I was questioning why they fighting MFTs, yeah. Maroon with the $10. Good looking. Burial of Julia. Pendant burial of Jade Cargill and Grace. All thanks to Living Dom. Those dub bot fans. Yo, bro. Yo. I could tell Maroon be watching the show. Dog, like, yo. I was thinking the same thing. We gonna go over that. We gonna go over that. MFTs is going over and bury Carmelo Shinsuke Dragon. Yeah, facts. No, it's crazy, bro. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Triple GPT, this is, I don't know what you're gonna do about Botchaloa, but this was probably his worst one, man. That's making it look a real segment. Fire EO before fire Tangaloa. Ruthless depression here. Now that's a fact. Standing Stone Outdoors, what's up, bro? The Lion. None of these titles get defended anymore. Yo, the Lion, that's a problem. That's a problem. Then look. Yo, this is a yo. Yo, what's this boy name again? I forgot his name. Is his name Eric Rowan? Yo, chat. Yo, what's this guy? Is this Eric Rowan? I forgot boy name because they never. All right, yeah, Eric Rowan. Okay. This is the only. I like Dexter too. To be honest, Dexter and Eric Rowan will be so much better off. And maybe you can even keep Nikki Cross in there. The leader of this group looks like a complete clown, dog. Honestly, I'm not even mad at I really think the problem with the YS6 is the leader. This is the problem right here. Look at this. This dude, if you know him, you know he got bro. This could be WWE Darby Allin. WWE is just Sesame Street all day, like the boy JD said, talk about, dog. This dude, they do nothing but the PG softball crap all day. This dude could be WWE Darby Allin. Everybody know Dexter fire. Nikki Cross is fire. I like her gimmick. Eric Rowan, he just looks believable. He's not making no dumb face. He don't need to. He got the long beard. He covering his jacket up. One of the OGs of the Wyatts. You know what time it is when he walks in. This guy looks like a clown, a circus act. Nobody believes you. He has locks. One of them are red. One of them are blonde. You think they're locks, but if you take his hat off, the locks come off. This dude is a clown. I would take off the Uncle Howdy crap and I will be Bo Dallas because there's nothing that's gonna hit more than you being Bo Dallas. That's why the vignettes, still to this day when they show vignettes and he's Bo Dallas, it comes off, we have an emotional connection to it. Even though they click copy and click paste it, it's still a certain emotional feel you get because that's a real story. This Uncle Howdy crap is corny. If he was just dressed as Bo Dallas standing there, this would be over 100% more. God, this is corny, dog. What are we doing? Botches is looking back trying to figure out whose trunks he's about to pull down next. Who he about to pick? Dexter? Uncle Howdy? Eric Rowan? Whose trunks he's about to pull down next? Look at him. Bro trying to figure out whose trunks he's about to pull down next. Where is it? Where they drawing that? Oh, it's over here. He's really thinking hard about it too. Tugalo is looking over there. Hakuna Matata, Jeff Cobb trying to figure out why he got a plain face like Solo Sikoa. Jeff Cobb is looking right at the stands, ready to take some trunks off. Though when they make the next edited thing for Bachelor, it's gonna be bad, man. Friday. Yo! Dog, who said that? Dog, home of EK, yo, you is a fool, bro. This boy said Friday night trunks down. Oh my God. Yo, this boy said Friday night trunks down. That is crazy. Yo, what the hell? Yo, this dude is a fool. Yo, oh my God, dog. I gotta take a picture of that. Oh my God, I'm gonna shout you out if I use that. Where that joint? This bull said Friday night trunks down. Yo, that is crazy. Oh my God, cracking on Friday. Uncle Howdy versus MJV feud. We'll feed families next year. Yo, you crazy, Triple GPT. Uncle Howdy versus MJF, yo. Bro, if they ever did that, yo, Triple GPT, I will. That's when I might tap out. Y'all probably be mad at me, but I couldn't take that, dog. I couldn't take MJF going to the Fed and him being in a feud with Uncle Howdy or turning into this. Yo, Triple GPT, this is what happens when you go to the Fed, bro. Yo, even though I hated this storyline, and it makes absolutely no sense. The reason why I don't get mad at this, since we talking about, yeah, man, MJF going to the Fed and the Fed go from the Fed to AEW. I feel like Johnny Gargano, he has to really be feeling this way. My tag partner is gone. I have no friends, no titles. I have nothing. And I'm going to tell you what he really saying. My tag partner's gone. I have no creative. I have no direction. I have no character development. I have nobody in the back that's trusting me as a professional wrestler. I have nothing. That's what he really means, dog. He can't say that, obviously, because he'll be very creative. But my God, Johnny Gargano, and we got time for this, right? But you didn't have no time for Royce Keys. Didn't deserve a few seconds of TV time. I could understand if Royce Keys never had TV time. Bro, he was on TBS in front of 500,000-600,000 people every week. Royce Keys, like Powerhouse Hobbs, like he was part of the ops. He just fought the AEW champion, didn't he? Yeah, Hangman was champion when they fought. How doesn't he even why doesn't he deserve like 0 seconds on TV? Then you know what happens? Then they put him on TV. Then you're going to expect for him to just pull off the unthinkable. No, he's already been booked as a jobber slowly but surely. You already messed it up. Thanks a lot. Bobby, watch MJF interview. He's coming to us. Yo, Triple GPT. I gotta catch up on that interview. But yo, bro, I heard he was bashing WWE. Honestly, Triple GPT, I think when it's all said and done, even though by AEW people gonna hate this, I think he's gonna try to test the waters in WWE. I wouldn't be surprised if he don't, because you got people like Sting and Tony Schiavone that stood on their square. I think he brings up WWE way too much to not test the waters, but he also said that AEW is a gourmet meal and WWE is just like fast food. He also kind of went crazy on WWE, bro. I might bring some of the clips up, but yo, good looking, bro. Hold on, let me see it. Yo, moderator, my man Danny Gamer. Oh, we got Mr. Thanksgiving back for the 2026. Yo, what's good, Bobby? My bad, I haven't been around. It finally happened. I broke my hand on the e-bike. Oh, yo, shout out, yo, man. We gotta put the prayer hands up for my man Daddy Gamer for speedy recovery. He said, my bad, I haven't been around. It finally happened. I broke my hand on the e-bike in a fall on ice. I got surgery on my hand. I've been watching your channel though, bro. Yo, good looking, Daddy Gamer. Dad. Yeah, me and the moderator was like, yo, where bro been at, yo? But yo, bro, I hope for a speedy recovery, man. Yo, I broke my, what's her name? Look, I know y'all probably said this before. I broke my elbow. If y'all can see right here. I broke my elbow. I had to get straight surgery on it, all type of crazy stuff, you know what I mean? So I know I know breaking your hand, I know that could get tricky. The hand and your feet, we got a lot of small bones and stuff like that there. Look at Bianca Belair. Bianca Belair broke her finger and she's about to be out for a year. So yeah, man, people look at them type of injuries and think it's sweet or something like that, but it's not. So definitely hoping a speedy recovery for you, bro. I know, bro. Oh my God. if you never broke a bone, chat, bro, just feel fortunate, man. That is not fun, man. It will have you questioning life, man. Seriously. Uh, LA Knight getting squashed. Scooter said Ric Flair doing the album because he remembered Macho Man did a rap album. Yeah, my man Danny Gamer, good looking. MJF can't deny that Saudi. You might be right. But yo, Triple GPT, you know one thing? It might be more about money, dog. I think it's about legacy, because Tony Khan, the Saudis are not gonna throw MJF anything that Tony Khan not gonna throw him. You know what I mean? We talking about billionaires, like Tony Khan is gonna drain every single account that him and his dad have to keep MJF, right? At a certain point, I think it's definitely it comes about legacy, and that's what WWE can offer on a global scale. WWE needs somebody like MJF, you know what I mean? More than MJF needs WWE. And I know it sounds crazy, but if you ask me, dog, WWE is in desperate need. Think about what they need. They need a new star. They need a fresh star. Roman Reigns, CM Punk. These are guys. CM Punk doing his thing, even though I hate his character right now, but I can't lie. God, I can't even think about this show without CM Punk. It's a low mid version of CM Punk is better than, you know what I mean, no version. I guess I don't even know how to put it, dog, because I don't like CM Punk character, but he at least could give us CM Punk Roman in ring. You know what I mean? But we don't have a lot of stars. They need a star like MJF to be full time, because that's the problem. If you have a star, they need to be full time, in and out. They need to be on telling storylines, creating moments. Yeah, man. Good looking daddy gave it for another 10. I feel you, bro. I feel bummed out because I can't do what I want to do physically, but I know it's part of the process. I'm just happy your chair is doing amazing. God bless you. Oh, yeah, same here, bro. Same here. Yeah, yo, bro, I ain't gonna lie, dog. If I'm you, bro, I take it easy. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. When I broke my elbow, I took it easy. I was patient. I chilled. Probably watched TV. I thought about what I was going to do. This was like almost 10 years ago. I did a lot of thinking, you know what I mean? A lot of reflecting. I wasn't trying to rush back in. You know, I didn't really start working out until like 2021. I broke my elbow probably like 2017. So like I definitely was super patient. I went to the physical therapy stuff and all of that, man. My man, big fella OG said I broke my arm trying to do a backflip off a table when I was damn. See, yo, OG big fella, now that's different. Because you a kid. I can't imagine. I was a grown man when I broke my elbow. I cannot imagine being a kid breaking anything. Because I'm not one of them guys. I'm not like Mick Foley, nigga. I break something. I'm ready to just tap out, go up there with LA Knight, man. Dakota Faxier. I wish I could deliver Johnny Gargano to AEW's doorstep. Yo, CH, true. See, this the thing. Chris Collins said millions in 2 years is close to thousands. Now, if you pay attention, but yet again, you cared about viewership, the quality. Damn, I wish I see what C8 and Chris Collins talk about. Damn, I don't even know what y'all talking about. Felicia said the stars we could have stuck backstage at NXT. We're stuck with seasoned vets doing the same. Yeah, it's a lot of people at NXT. Even that new black dude, dog, he's fire, y'all. In WWE, MJF will be turned into PG. Yo, Jay Swiss. Yo, Jay Swiss said MJF gonna turn into PGF. That was hard, but because that's probably what happened. MJF will be, yeah, man. Let me see if I got that MJF thing. See, the thing that make MJF. Look at this, y'all. Well, we're gonna look at this real quick. Because if you're not familiar with MJF work, this is one of the things that make MJF. Look at this.
I was told that they're these beautiful, lovely, stunning creatures.
Yes.
They was talking about this is him doing this media run in
I was told
Australia.
that they're these beautiful, lovely, stunning creatures.
Yes.
They all have syphilis. Why does nobody discuss that? This is a real issue.
No, it's a chlamydia thing.
Yeah.
They also have big claws, MJ. So when you annoy them,
Okay.
they're going to claw your
I've heard
eyes
there's a
out,
drop
and
bear
that's
issue
gonna happen to
that they
you.
jump from down the trees and then they attack people viciously.
Only on people like you.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
No, so my issue with Australia is you people all talk funny.
Yeah.
And the food here it's okay. And I visited the Bondi Beach. Am I pronouncing it right? There's plenty of better beaches in America. I mean,
yeah?
they're all over the place.
In America, he reckons.
And if you don't agree with me and you want to see somebody shut me up, you absolutely can tomorrow at Kudos Make Arena.
Yeah.
See, that's called shilling and thrilling, my friend.
Yeah.
How did you get that? Did you steal it off?
Now look, do you understand? This dude doesn't turn the heel character off. Do you understand how important that is, y'all? Kayfabe is dead thanks to WWE and the Unreal stuff, right? But MJF is the last of a dying breed. Well, why do you say that? He shows you how important Kayfabe is. Do you think this guy is really like that all day, every day? He probably, and even if he is, he has to cut it off at some point. He knows when that camera's on, he's not cutting that off. That's what make MJ, he's not going to cut it off. There's not in a million years, dog. He gets to WWE. He's going to be in Australia or any of these companies, and WWE is not telling them to glaze the companies because they don't care about kayfabe. The people at TKO don't even know what kayfabe is. I guarantee you, if you call Mark Shapiro or Ariel Emanuel, you call these guys, they don't know what kayfabe is. And if they tell you the literal definition, I guarantee they won't know how important it is. That's what I mean. When you know what something is, all right, like this. Let me break it down simple forms. A PS5. What is a PS5? Oh, it's a gaming system. It's easy to say that. Okay, a PS5 is a gaming system. But then when you talk about all the things a PS5 could do, or GTA 6 coming out, you could play GTA 6, then you could go online, then you could play 2K, and you could play all these games, Call of Duty, and you could play Fortnite, then you could play with people around the world. There's so many layers to more than a PS5 than it just being a game. I'm pretty sure Ari Emanuel and Mark Shapiro and the TKO executives that's getting paid all this money, I'm pretty sure they know kayfabe is when you're supposed to act like whatever definition the technicalities they'll use. But they don't understand the layers of how important it is to character development. You can't develop a character in months. That's why it's important for Royce Keys to be on Royal Rumble, then come on Raw or Crackdown immediately and tell a story and do something other than be on the pre-show. Because you have to build, it takes years for the people to know who you are. MJF is a master at character development, a master in the ring, a master at human psychology, ring psychology, all around the board. This is a generational talent. I told y'all from a minute ago, MJF is my favorite wrestler throughout no matter which company. I haven't seen a guy like this in a very, very long time. He gets the WWE, though. He's not going to be able to go to these different countries. And, you think he's going to be saying that stuff in Saudi Arabia or Mexico or anything like that? They're going to give him the script to glaze, and that's going to take MJF powers. Everything we love about MJF will be stripped away. That's one of the biggest reasons why he's probably sitting where he's at right now. Because I'm going to tell you, man, MJF, man, he might be. I see a world where MJF is perfectly fine being in AEW. And he said one of his biggest things he want to do is he want to be, when you bring up Batista, when you bring up The Rock, when you bring up a John Cena, even though John Cena really don't. Nah, John Cena, I think he has one. He has at least. Does John Cena have a big movie? I don't know. Let me just throw him in there, though. When you bring up these names, wrestlers, the movie stars, MJF could be in that name. I don't think he needs WWE for that. And let me say this last thing. I wish Vince McMahon that crap never went on, dog. I wish Vince McMahon had enough brain cells working in his brain to never get caught up in that stupid ass stuff, no matter what it is, bro. Because if he was still in that business, dog, MJF will. I think he would have trusted Vince McMahon a lot more before he trusted what's the name, Triple H. Daddy gave us a timeout. Could we please talk about how much potential Javon Evans has? Dude is special. Yo, Daddy Gamer, have you been watching, bro? They've been having the dude on a commercial break. Javon Evans, this is what I'm talking about. They need stars, but they got Javon Evans. He's obviously a star. Javon Evans had the most memorable thing of Raw when he jumped off and did the cutter, the Grande Americano dude. The most over thing on that show on Raw. Do you know how much more would be over if he was actually in a storyline that people cared about, even the titsy bit, even the slightest bit? That move would have been way over. But now we forget about the move because we forgot about the storyline. I agree, Daddy Gamer. What's the name? Is Javon Evans, one of the best, bro. Triple GCC said Swerve should turn on Prince Nana. Swerve should turn on Prince Nana. I think that would be cool, but the only thing that would be cool, Triple GPT, is in the long run, it's like Swerve without Prince Nana is kind of like, I don't know if that's the best. If I don't know if that's the best thing for him, man. You know what I mean? Swerve will still be Swerve, but it's just different. You're going to have to change your character a little bit. Remember when the Undertaker got away from Paul Bearer? Undertaker was still Undertaker. He's still fire. He's still the phenom. You know what I mean? The character, but it's just you have to reinvent yourself, and you have to pivot. Like I'd rather him stay with. I like when people stay with their managers. Big fella said he might be legit. Hollywood Detox said, watch this 2025 Bout of Glory match. It was incredible. MJF Bout. Who? Bound of Glory is TNA, right? Javon Evans, Bound of... Oh, okay, yeah. Javon Evans was on Bound of Glory. I need to watch that match, too. I'm going to go and watch that match. Lone Wolf said GTA 6. Yeah, hopefully. Hopefully, man. Tristan, what's up, Tristan? AEW about to buy WWE. No, that'd be crazy. Triple GPC said Royce Keys denied my prop for him. He's punished. Yeah, man. Royce Keys, dog. Yo, that's hilarious. That's my man, dog. MJF don't need Kel too hard. I don't think so either, man. We need Vince back, not gonna lie. Red Dark said bouncy commercials is crazy, dog. I wish I could keep up with C8 and Chris Collins' conversation. Felicia said, and we couldn't have to deal with crap like fake Eddie and Liv. That was a waste of time. Yo, we might have to talk about that next, man. Bouncy AAA. Yo, Felicia, on some real. Let me go up to that, man. Yo, did y'all see this? Now, I get it. I get, okay. All right. We're doing a segment of Valentine's Day. The chicken fingers. He got his face on the bottle. I'm not really mad at any of this. To be honest, I'm not. It's something different. Yo, Felicia, I'm not mad at none of this. I'm mad at it happening in a World Heavyweight Championship match. Then I forgot somebody in the chat. Shout out to whoever said it in the chat. Somebody in the chat pointed this out. They were literally chanting "Dirty, Dirty Dom," dirt in a women's World Heavyweight Championship match, a match that she haven't defended the title in 100 days. 100 days. She finally defends the title. Then we're going to do this? Why is Liv Morgan and Jade Cargill even acting like they got any type of heat when we all know, we can all see a mile away that Stephanie Valkyrie and Jade Cargill will be in a match together? They're going to be the ones that have whatever. They're going to be in the. She's not going to pick Jade Cargill. Liv Morgan's not picking Jade. They don't have any heat. I don't even understand why Liv Morgan would even be doing this. Every time I look at that title around bro waist, I get sick to my stomach, y'all. This is the Intercontinental title. Do y'all? I said this before. Y'all don't remember this? Dog, y'all don't remember this? I'm not talking about this new stupid belt, bro. Y'all don't remember this? Like, dog, I could almost shed a tear looking at how this used to be one of my favorite titles. Remember the white one? This before the Miz had it. This when the Warrior had it. Y'all look at this. Dog, I could shed a tear, dog, looking at this. Used to be one of my favorite. Oh, that's actually the world title. My bad. But y'all still get the point. This was one of my favorite titles, dog. Even the Rock. Remember when the Rock they had this one right here? Now I ain't gonna lie. I give Triple H. Triple H kind of made this one famous. He held this one down heavy. It was a few dudes that made this famous. The Rock, that new one, Mr. Perfect, dog, like the honky tonk man. Remember, he was one of the he had the longest reign. I think it was Pat Patterson. Then the honky tonk man had one of the longest reigns. Then Ultimate Warrior came out, got it from the honky tonk man. Dog, this title used to mean everything, dog. Remember when Triple H had it? Fire. Remember the ladder match with Shawn Michaels and Razor Ramon? WrestleMania 10? Are you serious? Then they both had the titles? Dog, y'all remember this, dog? What are we doing? Razor Ramon won. He was holding up both titles because they was both the champion. Then they had to figure out who's the real champion. To see this guy have this title around his waist and not defending it, not putting it over, not doing anything with it is a disgrace. Shout out to Dominic Mysterio because he's one of the guys that they need to be pushing. He is one of the guys. I'm not even mad at him having the title. I'm mad at creative not being able to think of absolutely nothing for him to do with the title. If he can't defend it or whatever, he should have vacated the title. And maybe you could put it on Royce Keys. You could put it on... Dog. Yo, let me tell y'all. Do y'all know what Matt Cardona would have did with that title? I'm going to repeat. Do y'all know what Matt Cardona... If he got a chance, if they did a tournament or whatever, if they vacated the title, they did a tournament, and Matt Cardona won that Intercontinental title, do y'all know what that dude would have done? He would have used his social media. He would have been putting the title over. Dog, he would have went the whole 9 yards. He would have put that title over. LA Knight, I'm not even mad at LA Knight getting it, but I would have put it on somebody like Matt Cardona, somebody that's going to work that title on and off of TV. This is a disgrace. I could sit here and talk about this shit for an hour with y'all, dog. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Let me go up a little bit. Batman without Alfred and Robin. Yo, J Swiss facts. A daddy gamer with the oh, my man dropping the balls. My man, yo, moderator, bro, back dropping the balls. I gotta get to sleep. My head kind of hurts, but yo, Bobby, that's my favorite YouTuber right now. Keep going. And the chat is super lit as well. Let's get Bobby to $1,000,000. He deserves it. My boy getting to work. Yo, that's love. Good looking Daddy Gamer, man. He's definitely supporting the chat, man. Nah, and I ain't gonna lie, Daddy Gamer. I can't even take all the credit. I gotta thank people like you and everybody in the chat, man. You know what I mean? Like, I'm only one person. I'm just a car that, you know what I mean, that's just sitting there with no gas. It's a chat that brings the gas. And honestly, I could be funny. I could be creative or whatever. But that's why I always shout y'all out if I use some of y'all jokes or if I can remember whatever, because it's the chat that's really hilarious. And, you know what I mean, that be putting me on a lot, especially my AEW chat, man. Like, they brought me up to speed of AEW, you know what I mean? And, yo, it's just... y'all help me with this. I don't know if I'll still be doing this without the chat, to be honest, because this show sucks that bad, and it's Friday night. See, it's cool online, but y'all not here when I have to go through arguments or situations. Think about it. Tomorrow's Valentine's Day. I gotta have a conversation of why I'm not gonna be around for nobody, because I'm pulling up on the chat at AEW. Yeah, man, we gonna do Grand Slam. All right, well, we can do Friday. Well, I can't do Friday because I got to talk about Crackdown. So it's like, yo, yeah, man, it's like I got to show up for the chat, man. Y'all show love, dog. So I definitely appreciate it. Lone Wolf said, Jade, wow, 100 days. Yeah, Lone Wolf facts. Tree said, Liv Morgan, real Valentine. Is Omas? Yo, Tree, you heard she messing with Omas? Michelle. Yo, what's up, Michelle? Yeah, that was kind of messed up from WWE. I'm hungry. High five, Jackson. Chris Jericho and RVD. Yeah, fat. Yo, who said that? TV Thrill. Remember? Chris Jericho and RVD with that title. Yeah. Jeff Jarrett had it for a while. Real Regal facts. Javon with that title would have been fire. Red Dark said Dominic hasn't found anything to make him believable as a wrestler. Nothing. And I don't even like to bring this up, but I be hearing people. I don't even know why we're talking about, like, is Dominic Mysterio and Kyle Fletcher a real conversation, y'all? I don't think so. Yo, this guy, I don't know. I would love to know how much he hit the gym. Yo, you know what? Has Dominic Mysterio ever been on Sheamus' show? Hold on. You know Sheamus be doing the workout stuff. Sheamus. Yo, hold on. We might gotta watch this real quick. I want to see what workouts is this dude doing, bro.
What's this stretch for?
Lower back.
He's not ready for the yard. He's not ready for this prison workout. A bit of a family
You know what?
They shafted you, didn't he?
Yeah, they did. That's why I get so angry.
Would you be like Rey Mysterio Jr.?
Shout out to Sheamus. I love these videos.
I'm set.
You're lucky. This is the lenient uniform because we're wearing shorts. Usually 3 minutes.
This dude is playing around in the gym. Like, what are you doing?
There it is.
Okay.
3, 2,
Shorty, right?
Yep.
I think they're playing around, dog.
20.
Okay.
Ready for that last one?
Pull-ups. Right.
Yeah, I want to see Bull pull up work real quick, y'all.
Sorry.
1. Yeah. I'm gonna tell y'all something about pull-ups, y'all. Anybody that know that workout, know. Yo, chat. Am I capping? What's harder to do, chat? If you do pull-ups, what's harder to do, chat? This one or this one? Dog. I could get 10 up with this. I forgot what you call them, but when you do them like this, you could get 10 up. This, you could get 10 on this, and I know people that can't get 1 or 2 with this. When you do the wide grip, oh my God. Were you feeling that in your upper back? See, they're playing around. They're playing around. This is the easy one. I guarantee Dom go like this is different. What Sheamus is doing, that's real work. Pull up versus chin up. Yeah, standing out there at facts. I can't do what? Dark side.
He ain't ready for the prison
Why does he look bigger here than he do now?
workout.
Bro, look like he got skinnier.
Come on.
Ready?
You ready?
This is a hard workout, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. This ain't
20.
Come on, dog. You gotta get a little bit lower, dog. He getting a little work. He getting work in. I don't know if bro need to take some creatine. I don't know if he need to just switch his workout plan up. I don't know what. Yeah, man. Cause you could be a little bit like me. I'm not crazy, but I could do like, you know what I mean? A chin up, I could give you about 8 to 10 chin ups. Wide grip, I probably could give you about 3 to 4, but it's when you're a professional wrestler, it's different. You gotta track your calories, your nutrition. You probably gotta get on some creatine. Is cool most of the time. Get on some creatine. Maybe have more intense workouts. Maybe have a personal trainer. I don't know, but yeah, he definitely like he could just use it. You know what I mean? Just he gotta. It'd just be more over if he looked a little bit more believable, you know what I mean? But I don't know, man. I'm telling y'all, Dom gotta be cracking TS. I could do 300 push-ups a day. No cat, damn. Lone Wolf a beast. Maroon, he need to add weight plate vests, weighted backpack, and dip belts. Yeah, all of that. Yeah, now you getting real work in. You get real work there. But he's and he wrestles, so I'm pretty sure his cardio good. Everything is good. It's just he gotta holler at somebody because it just doesn't translate. And as a professional wrestler, we look at these guys as, you know what I mean? It's just different when you're looking at a powerhouse Hobbs, even a Cody Rhodes. Remember when Punk came back? Punk looked crazy. Drew McIntyre looked crazy. You know what I mean? Even Jacob Fatu, it doesn't look like he got a lot of muscle mass, but he just got a lot of mass. He looks big. He still looks scary, you know what I mean? So yeah, that completely botched this whole segment, man. Let me see what else happened, dog. Like, what is this? They're not gonna be beefing. God, man. Oh, yeah. We're going to go through this, man. Oh, my God, dog. This is what you got Obafemi doing? So we had to go through 100 vignettes to hear Kit Wilson read a poem to Obafemi. And is he with Smackdown? Does anyone know? Is he with Crackdown now? Did they say, or do they still have him as a free agent? I like Kit Wilson character. But when you look at this aesthetic, this makes no sense. Obafemi and Kit Wilson? Dog, if this was going to happen, Obafemi should have destroyed him right in that office. Dog, stop playing with me, bro. I just went in the Royal Rumble, destroyed all these people. Dog, will you read me a poem? And I just sat there and listened to... Obafemi sat there and listened to a poem by Kit Wilson. Man, I think Obafemi should have been on Raw. Second, I don't know. I'm gonna give it some time because I think Kit Wilson does have an over character, but some stuff this is oil and water, dog. I don't look at this and I don't get excited for next week to see Obafemi and Kit Wilson. I don't look at this and get excited. Not when Carmelo Hayes, dog, Obafemi and Ilya Dragunov would have been better. Obafemi and Miz lose all the time. Obafemi and Kit Wilson? What? That's the best you got in creative. Obafemi and Kit Wilson. And Kit Wilson reading a poem to Obafemi, or Nick Aldis was reading it, and Obafemi's really sitting there listening to it. And he said, is that poem for me? We did all this. Obafemi's a big monster. To do this? Y'all know what I don't like, y'all? Yo, Felicia. Oba looking like, what the heck? Yo, wait for Lesnar to turn up. We will see how Oba acts. Yo, Jab Breaker. Listen, bro. I'm so happy you brung up Lesnar, Breaker. You know why? They wouldn't have did this to Lesnar. They wouldn't have did this to Brock Lesnar, bro. Do you know the importance of when you first come into a company? Do you know the importance of when you first come into a company, what needs to happen? Remember our guy Maven. Shout out to Maven. He got one of the best YouTube channels out there. Shout out Maven. I love his channel. Y'all remember what happened with Maven and Spike Dudley? They both got destroyed. This was on Raw. They both got destroyed. Do you know the importance? When you're booking a monster, do you know the importance of actually booking a monster? You don't have them in a segment, even though, and look, listen, remember back then, I believe Goldust was still around. So we still got the characters that was like, you know what I mean? That was just a far left character, right? You don't book Brock Lesnar versus Goldust out the gate. It's just, it doesn't, it's something about it that just looks like, okay. And Brock Lesnar doesn't destroy Goldust, doesn't do nothing? Come on, bro. Obafemi should have been booked like this. They want to click, copy, click, paste trash. But when it comes to the stuff they actually got right, they somehow forget the 2 buttons they got on their keyboard, which is click, copy, click, paste. That's all you had to do. Dog, what they did with the War Raiders was fire. He came out, destroyed the War Raiders. That was fire. But then you go on Crackdown and you destroy Kit Wilson. Then you go back to Vignette Land for another 3 weeks. Then you come back and now you're in a program with Kit Wilson. Bro. They wouldn't have did that to Brock, bro. So, it's just, I'm hoping Obafemi. And yo, y'all. All right, I missed some super chats. Oh, my bad, Tubi. All right, I got you. Yo, real quick, I'm going to catch up to the super chats. Let me say this one last thing. For creative, this just could have been Royce Keys. Royce Keys and Obafemi face to face. They don't have to talk. Dog, a picture tells 1,000 words. This picture tells 1,000 words. You put Royce Keys and Obafemi in the same room, then you know what I would have had? I would have had Obafemi on main event, right? If I'm doing that. Then while Obafemi, I would have Royce Keys on main event. While Obafemi talking to Nick Aldis, I would have Royce Keys interrupt. Yo, bro, why you got me on main event? Why y'all playing with me already while I'm coming in here? Obafemi like, yo, nah, dog, yo, you. Bro, I was having a conversation. Nothing else said. Now they're just staring at each other. Now they're just doing a face-off. Nick Aldis, whoa. Then you cut to the Dude Wipes commercial, whatever stupid ad you want to cut to. It's not rocket science. I'm going to catch up to the super chat, man. Yo, this dude's a fool. Bro said a 24-hour stream for, dude, y'all gonna see me sleeping off for Mania? Yo, that is insane, bro. A 24-hour stream for Mania. Oh my God, y'all gonna be sleeping. Y'all gonna be seeing me sleep for about what? How long is Mania? Like 3 or 4 hours. So I'll be sleeping a good amount of that time. All right, let me see what I missed. Tubi, what's up? Good looking for the $5. Bobby about to shed a tear, reminiscing. Wrestlers had more heart back then. Yo, Tubi, dog, facts. Yo, if you was from that era, or if you was living, you could look back and I mean that's fire. That's like me looking back at AEW, but I'm never gonna be able to really understand what it felt like when Punk first came in, when he walked in and he popped up on Rampage. And I be telling people that missed them days, dog. I'll be on a break of shedding a tear because it identifies my childhood. I'm not one of them guys that like I watch football like that. Yeah, I like music or whatever, but dog, wrestling, that's what connects to me as a childhood, dog. Do you don't know how many times I got into fights or arguments over wrestling, being fake as a kid? What? Nah, bro, we gonna have to fade. You're gonna have to jump me, whatever, dog. I would never, dog. Wrestling's not fake. This identifies my childhood, dog. The Rockers, yeah, man. Seeing them wrestlers, dog. I ain't gonna lie, dog. Yeah, I fuck around and shed a tear thinking about that, dog. Yeah, man. King Peso said champions mean nothing now. I miss Vince. Yo, King, and these dudes are having meetings of why WrestleMania ticket prices are down, and they gotta have a discount of their ticket prices 25%. The proof is it's like right there. But championships mean nothing because storylines mean nothing because kayfabe, just like what I just said a few minutes ago, when you make stupid decisions and you compound them stupid decisions, it's never gonna end well. This is a stupid decision after stupid decision after stupid decision that's WWE is doing. They have the luxury to have a few years to try to get it together, but if Rome, if the Roman Empire fell, WWE could fall too, dog. If Blockbuster, remember back in the day, Blockbuster used to be the best thing ever, dog. We used to get the late fee, not bringing them back. I used to get the games from Blockbuster, dog. Blockbuster used to be the best thing ever, dog. Remember LimeWire back in the day? Remember CDs? We grabbed the CD players. We had a book of CDs, the DVDs. Dog, nothing's too big to crumble. Nothing's too big to fail. And one of the biggest pillars got pulled under the rug with the whole Vince McMahon fiasco. However that went down, the second TKO got in the building, oh man, this was the worst sign for WWE. And I just thank God that we got AEW, dog. I ain't gonna lie, man. You can say what you want about AEW. They keeping the integrity in wrestling, dog. Them dudes is on there trying. Them dudes is out there wrestling. Them dudes is out there attempting to go out there and give it their all. And I'm pretty sure all of them do. All of these wrestlers go out there and give it their all, but I'm really talking about the integrity of the booking, man. That's what it's all about, dog. Yo, good looking for the super chats, y'all. Let me see some other. Royce is not going to make it. This is a mockery from what I grew up watching. Yeah, it's a circus act. My pops was a DVD man back. Yo, Dad, start smoking. Shout out your pops. Dad, I ain't gonna lie, bro. The DVD man, that used to be my god, dog. He used to have all the CDs. They used to be $5. I remember one day I cropped that Jay-Z, what was that? I think it was the Dynasty. I copped the Ja Rule CD. You could get like 3 for 10. I forgot what it was. It used to be $5. You get like 3 for 10, something like that. Man, yeah. Stupid decisions get you stupid prizes. TNA, Bobby, don't forget about the. Yeah, I heard TNA been cooking a little bit. I gotta watch TNA. Sometimes it just becomes too much wrestling. Yeah, man. I gotta catch up on TNA, man. I want to see GCW do a little bit more, getting a little bit more mainstream. Oba and Brock or Reigns will feed families. Yeah. Yo, listen, who said that? Tristan. Yo, bro, let me ask you this. How do we get to Oba and Brock if Oba is sitting there playing around with Kit Wilson? If you ask me, they're about to do Gunther and Brock. I think they made the decision. We're going to do Gunther and Brock. because it makes no sense for Oba to be playing around with Kit Wilson if he's gonna be facing Brock. Hold on, yo. We about to figure this out right now, dog. Watch this. When is Brock Lesnar coming to Raw? They're saying February 23rd, Brock Lesnar is coming to Raw. Now look, is WWE going to do this? For Oba have a pathway to Brock for Mania, he has to fight Kit Wilson on February 20th. So you mean to tell me Oba Femi's going to be on Crackdown February 20th? Then he's going to show up? He's not facing Brock Lesnar, and I'm willing to bet anybody now. Think about it. He has to face Kit Wilson on the 20th. How do you go from Kit Wilson to Brock Lesnar? It's not even going to make sense. You're going to have Gunther come out and cut the same exact promo of him laughing, talking about whatever. Brock Lesnar's going to come out, and that's going to be the WrestleMania. They're going to set up for WrestleMania. Oba Femi is not about to go to Kit Wilson to Brock Lesnar. It's just not about to happen. It honestly doesn't make sense. If they do it, I'll be very surprised, and I still will take it. I still want that. But I just don't see you just was fighting Kit Wilson on Crackdown. Now you on Netflix. Why would he show up on Netflix now? What reason does he have? Is the War Raiders going to call him out? No. He has, dog, it's over, bro. He's not facing Brock. It's over. He called for a match for Kit Wilson. It makes no sense. They should never made a match. You know Kit Wilson's not going to win. He already beat Kit Wilson up in the ring. I don't know why they're doing this. Kit Wilson was just beefing with Matt Cardona. Am I bugging y'all? He was just beefing with Matt Cardona. Somehow after that, Matt Cardona found Apollo Crews and became best friends. This is all over the place. Road Dogg needs to step down and resign. This is all over the place. Matt Cardona and Kit Wilson make sense 100% more. They both on the internet. They both got clout on the internet, man. Randy should just beat Gunther. That'd be fire. Bro, TV says Stretch Armstrong as usual. Sir Smoker like Javon and Casamigos. Now Oba and Kid. Yeah, it's just. Yo, Sir Smoker, I'm mad you just said that because that's kind of crazy, bro. One is bad, but yo, Sir Smoker said you got Javon and the Grande Americanos. Now you got Oba and Kit Wilson. Now what they doing with Trick Williams, no complaints. Trick Williams is the best thing on Crackdown. It's not even close. But man, they got some problems. Lone Wolf said, this is bad. We got Oba, Royce Keys there. Nasty work. Felicia, Buddy over common sense. Buddy over storylines. Buddy over everything. Yeah. Gunther's a jobber. Royce Cheeks kept racism alive. Royce Cheeks is funny. Let me see. Man. This is bad work, man. Yo, look, they made more. Remember this picture? They said, yo, nah, you actually gonna need more than this to get bro over. This is supposed to be Finn Balor, y'all, if y'all don't know. They said you're going to need more than this to get bro over at Elimination Chamber. He going to have to turn to Jey Uso, Hulk Hogan, the American Nightmare, the Phenom, the Tribal Chief. I don't even know who this is. He going to have to turn to John Cena, the Final Boss, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Brock Lesnar, CM Punk. Then he's going to need a few ads from Slim Jim, Netflix, and Prime to even have a chance to go over Punk. This is crazy. And it is, it's just like, man. Yee the Cowboy, yeah. He's gonna need all these gimmicks to even have. Oh yeah, I think the hair might be Seth Rollins. He's gonna need to be Seth Rollins because you see the blonde tips right there. This dude is going to have to. This is just insane, dog. Iceman. Nah, I'm actually on Twitch, but I don't be on Twitch like that. But I'm gonna start. Yo, thank you for asking that. Who said that? Iceman. Good looking for Iceman. Good looking for asking that. Because I've been meaning to stream on Twitch too, to just kind of build the following there. Because I do want to be able to, when GTA 6 come out, I do want to be able to play with y'all. And yeah, man, we'll still do these streams. But yeah, man, on off days or whatever, when I am playing the game, I want us to link up. You know, when GTA 6 come out, we gotta have a squad, man. We gotta put together a squad on GTA 6. Dog, that's gonna be the best game ever, dog. Fit ain't never gonna be great. All right, I got you, Iceman. Yeah, I'm on there. It's the same Bobby Monsoon 215, and I'll start simul streaming on Twitch. Y'all getting WWE 2K26. Key too hard. I've been thinking about it. Man. If I could play with y'all, then I would, but I wouldn't get it for myself though. I would have to be playing online with y'all or something like that for me to even care about it. Because I haven't bought. I can't remember the last time I bought a 2K20 anything. I'm definitely on that GTA 6. Yeah, Sir Smoke. Yeah, we got a link on. I might gotta save up a few hundred. Me with that GTA 6 drop, bro. Cause the game probably gonna be like 100. Then you gotta spend like 100 or 2. They're gonna try to drain us with the bread. So I'm gonna try to save up to spend at least 2 or 3 on that joint. And I ain't gonna lie, dog. I ain't answering. My phone is gonna stay on Do Not Disturb. I'm gonna be on stream. I'm gonna do what I gotta do. Still bring y'all the content. But on my off days, man, I'm gonna be stuck to that screen. That shit gonna be hard. Scorpio with the $10. Is it me or does WWE superstars lack a difference in character? For instance, why would WWE sign Hobbs when they already have Obafemi, or sign Mariah May when they already have Tiffany Stratton? Yeah. Yo, Scorpio, you know why, bro? Good looking for the 10, but this is why. They got Raw and Crackdown, right? So I understand you're gonna need depth in the roster, right? Because Mariah May brings something different from Tiffany Stratton. Even though you're right, they're very similar, but they bring something different. Obafemi brings a little bit different from Powerhouse Hobbs. Powerhouse Hobbs is more of an enforcer, a powerhouse guy, you know what I mean? Obafemi, he's an enforcer too, but he's more like a dominant type dude. We're gonna see a little bit more athleticism from Obafemi than Powerhouse Hobbs. So I could see why to have both of them, and you have both because you keep them separate too. Because when you bring them together, it'll be fire. But the thing about it is the creative form is just like Tiffany Stratton. Besides, she's like Jey Uso. Besides saying Tiffy time, what do we know about Tiffany Stratton? What? Dog, hold on, man. I know we getting late. We going over, but hold on, dog. Listen, y'all. I'm gonna explain something, then I'm gonna play something. I don't know if y'all ever seen it. Yo, my man holds Scorpio with the 10. Mariah May is just completely different. They're completely mismanaging her. But with Tiffany Stratton, right? She doesn't do nothing but say Tiffy time. She's a baby face, but she should be a heel, right? She should be booked a lot differently, right? But then, okay, forget all of that. What do we know about Tiffany Stratton other than her saying Tiffy time? We know absolutely nothing. This girl, she fought through injuries. Tiffany Stratton, she broke up with Ludwig Kaiser. There's so much you could be telling with her story, but at the same time, we know absolutely nothing about this woman, but they keep putting her over. But people don't even know. Tiffany Stratton, she's not no just pretty face. She's like, you know what I mean? I heard this story. She's like, it's kind of a sad story. But you know, Tiffany Stratton is not no PG person who's just, oh yeah, it's me. Nah, she'll get down with you. She got in a whole street fight, even though she lost. And it just shows you about her character. You know what I mean? I know grown men that would turn down a fade or turn the other direction. And I ain't even gonna lie, I'll be one of them grown men. Yo, I don't even want to go too deep, but say you could be strapped and all, right? I still turn down the situation just because it's like, I'm already thinking like, do I feel like dealing with the law, cops, incarceration, cases, bills? You know what? You got it. But then you got other people that they don't care about none of that. She's straight in WWE. If I'm in WWE, I'm turning it down. You talking tough to me, road rage? Shut up, bro. I'm out. Tiffany Stratton, she pulled over. She actually got down with somebody before she even became a star. Where's this? She got so much more she could be offering, but she's handcuffed by WWE. I'm gonna just play this real quick. I don't know if you ever heard this story.
Stomps right on my.
Your style going full.
Edgy time. So actually, after when I was in NXT, after one of my matches, I cut somebody off in my parking garage, and they were like yelling at me through their car. So I pulled over. This is where my big balls come into play. And they pull over. And a guy gets out of the car. So then I get out of the car. And we're talking shit. Then his girlfriend gets out of the car.
2-on-1.
Yeah, 2-on-1. And I start talking shit with the girlfriend. And I push her.
Oh, holy shit.
She pushes me back.
Oh my God.
We start fucking brawling.
What? Oh, you would be Bradley Martin in a street fight.
And then she takes her long ass nails, digs them in my braid, and gets me down on the ground. And this is where it takes a turn. So, and the guy just fucking stomps right on my face.
What the hell is
going on?
I broke a face bone.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Have you told this story? That's assault. This is insane.
Nobody knows this, so you're welcome.
Yeah.
Broke a face bone.
Now I just played that to show y'all that Tiffany Stratton. I'm a grown man, and like I said, whether I'm strapped or not, I'm not about to get out no car and argue with anybody, because I just know how many different ways. You know, once you get up in age, you start playing stuff out. Like, so a lot of the times before anything stupid happens, I start playing the stupid stuff out in my head. Like, it already happened in my head, and I try to get ahead of it so I could avoid it. So before I even get in some type of argument with somebody or some road rage, I'm already playing in my head that bro is probably holding a 45 and about to turn my car to Swiss cheese. So let me avoid this situation. She pulled over, got out, and said, "What's up?" Got down with the chick. She know his street fight rules. She know he could have jumped in. She didn't care. Where's this Tiffany Stratton at? WWE is so PG. They got the Tiffany Stratton where she just doing nothing. The Tiffany time. That's the only thing we know. When she has an edge to her in real life that you can actually put in her character that would actually make the women's division a lot more interesting. But you know why they don't do it? Because you actually have to take some brain power to sit and grab a pencil. You know, WWE is lazy as crap. So you actually have to grab a pencil and actually write down, or it's 2026. So maybe you grab your phone and you actually pull up the notes app and start brainstorming. But you actually have to brainstorm. They just have a storm and it's a black cloud. Pull your notes app out, start brainstorming, and you could come up with an edge of Tiffany Stratton of who she really probably is in real life. That's why they're so shocked, because how she's booked like a Barbie doll. Like, she would never. When in all actuality, she probably got in that relationship with Ludwig Kaiser, because Ludwig Kaiser got with Tiffany Stratton, and bro was like, oh, nah, this chick is hood. She probably smoked, sir smoke a lot. I guarantee she smoked weed, bro. I guarantee she's blowing the Maui Wowie. Guaranteed, dog. Well, allegedly, but that's my opinion. That's my guess. This girl probably listens to NBA YoungBoy and all of that. Her favorite rapper is probably Jadakiss. Who knows? Dog, this woman has an edge to her, I believe. Ludwig Kaiser got with her and bit off a little bit more than he could chew. Then look at this, bro. Look at this. Tiffany Stratton's new boyfriend. This dude seems like a straight hood boy, bro. He straight got her tattooed. Got her eyes. I think I showed y'all this. Got her eyes tattooed. This is a straight dude. I think he's hood, bro. You gotta be hood. You wearing this bracelet with pink and all this stuff on there. Bro hit the jackpot. Yo, bro pie. I don't know, bro, but he probably ain't even got no bread like that and nothing. And let me tell y'all, man, and y'all fellas, y'all know I'm real, and y'all and women in the chat, y'all know I'm not capping too. It ain't nothing like a dude that's homeless, man. He's gonna be beating a boxer. A dude that's homeless, man, he's giving you 12 rounds of boxing. Man, yeah, I'm telling you, when I had no crib, because it was times was rough, man. Living out my car, it was a bunch of rough times in my life, man. When I had no crib, man, I'm giving out top tier. I'm giving out the greatest rounds of my life, man. I'm Floyd Mayweather, man. What Valentine's Day? Oh man, the chat, y'all would have been on y'all own, man. I'm giving out long rounds too. They got 3-minute rounds in boxing. Nah, man, I'm going 30 minutes around, man. I'm getting a drink of water. I'm jumping right back in, man. This dude, dog, she probably picked up a dude from the hood, man. He said, oh, man, she's a WWE star, man. I bet, man. It's Tiffy time. She was off of work, probably. Bro probably broke her bed, her backboard, her springboard. She don't even got no box spring. She's living on a mattress now. Cause boys, the whole time she was gone, remember, she was gone for a minute. A little bit of that was a part of injury. Another part of that was bro was putting in work. Trust me. Yo, this is hilarious, bro. But I'm getting off a little bit off topic, bro. Tiffany Stratton is a lot more than Tiffy Tom. That's basically what I'm trying to say. Let me look. He from Egypt. He can't find. Is that Tiffy Tom with the tiger tat? Yeah, nah, that's the bull. This the bull. He got a tat on his arm, but half her face is Tiffany and half of it is a tiger, but it's her eyes that's half. That's fire. That's fire. Yo, let me read. The brother gangster Lone Wolf. Where's Luck Vic? What the hell is that? WWE bold in the 90s. Bobby Muhammad. L. Tiffany struggle. He ain't putting no work in, Bobby. Oh my God. Award games. We make on the old Oh, yo, King, what's up, King? I'm just seeing you in this draw. I never played God of War. I keep hearing, should I try to play that, King? I never played God of War. I heard a lot about it. I heard it was fire. Correct gamer, say you funny as hell, fair. I'm just glad to see Chelsea Green. Yeah, Iceman, Chelsea Green did a thing. But yeah, Tiffany, she got a lot. She got a lot she could be offering to us, man. Let me see. It was one more thing. Before I get on up out of here, because I'm gonna give y'all that video. I'm gonna give y'all the content. I'm gonna cover this in my content too. But the chat, I try to I'll let y'all see some of the stuff, or most of the stuff I'm commenting. Oh, yo, this is another two things. Look at this. Shout out to Offset, but 1 minute WWE is PG, the next minute it's just like they're not. But yo, this is what I really wanted to cover, y'all. Look at this, y'all. Y'all, I couldn't believe this when I seen this. So we got Austin Theory, right? And I guess this reporter said something about wrestling being fake. And Austin Theory got activated. I'm going to show y'all this.
What'd you just say?
I mean, it's fake. Like, you know,
What do you mean? What are you
hitting each other?
Hold on a second. You brought me here and you're gonna talk to me like this?
Yeah,
Hey, no, man.
I mean, no.
Just because you're in charge of some shit here, man, don't mean you can talk to me like this.
I didn't mean to offend you.
Oh, you're saying what I do is easy, and you're in front of all your people in here talking about my job's easy. You couldn't walk a damn day in my shoes.
See,
Got me in here. Dude, are you kidding me, man? I'll smack the shit out of you right now. I'm not playing around. Oh, bring me all the way here for some media, man. This guy's talking his head off, man.
Yo, you know I troll Austin Theory. That's old. That's old. Ah, man, I can't even give him credit, man. Or maybe I still can. I never seen this. But where's this Austin Theory at? I never knew dude had this in him. Where's this guy at? Where's this guy at? This is what he needs to be doing. And when I say this is what he needs to be doing, of course you can't do the whole it's acting and it's wrestling or whatever. But this is the energy. He needs to watch this video 100,000 times over and over and over and over and channel whatever he was feeling, whatever made him snap. He need to channel that in. But it's not even an Austin Theory thing, y'all. It's once again the creative handcuffs that they put on these wrestlers. You put Austin Theory in AEW and you give him a little bit of freedom. I don't think it's far-fetched that we could get a MJF-like character. I don't think it's far-fetched. I know it sounds crazy because he's booked as a jobber, and to think of Austin Theory and MJF in the same sentence is crazy, but think about it. We'll be looking at MJF as a jobber if he was put in the situations of Austin Theory of MJF, go with Grayson Waller and do absolutely nothing. MJF, go job whenever you get any opportunity. MJF, don't go on the mic. Don't say this. Don't say that. Don't be edgy. MJF, wear a mask. And when you lift up your mask, make sure you look exactly like Justin Timberlake. He's been, unfortunately, in the creative handcuffs of the feds. But this is another guy, just like with Tiffany Stratton. I didn't see this in Austin Theory at all. But now that I see this, this is the guy that we need in the vision. This is the guy we need to be seeing on Raw. And this is WWE is so scary, dog. They're scared to let some of these wrestlers. We be thinking these wrestlers are sweet now. Some of these dudes is really like that. But we would never know. And people like me will find out the hard way because I'm talking crap about Royce Keys and Jeff Cobb. And if I run into any one of them, I already know we got to rumble. Win, lose, or draw. Yeah, man, it is what it is. But, yeah, man, like, you would think these dudes are just sweet, dog. And it's just the booking, man. The booking really is a detriment, dog, to a lot of these wrestlers, man. Austin will be a great character if this was his vision, if he was on his own. Yeah. Just be a little bit edgy. Not everything doesn't have to be so safe. Just everything doesn't have to be so PG. Like, we're on Netflix. Hold on, am I bugging? Maybe not. Hold on, y'all. Is this? The United Center? It's still 2,000 tickets available for the Elimination Chamber? What y'all think about this? Is this good or bad, y'all? I'm kind of surprised. Wow, look at this. Oh my God, do y'all see this? Hold on, am I bugging? The United Center in Chicago. United Center, Chicago capacity. Oh, how many people could fit in here? Damn, I don't even. Damn, man. Hold on. United States of Chicago seat capacity 20,000, 19,000, 23,000. So I don't know why people were saying 50. This dude, he might have got his information wrong. I don't know. But that seems like a lot of tickets to still be available. I'm thinking this close to the event. Elimination Chamber is like in 2 weeks. So, yeah, man, I don't know. $14K in Chicago. That's crazy. Brock Lesnar, LA Knight. Let's say RIP. Yeah, I forgot about that. Brock Lesnar, LA Knight. I don't think they're going to do that. Might not. Never, bro. Like $30K for a premium suite at Mania at the same stadium. I could see my Raiders get blown out for like 600. Yo, shout out to the Raiders, man. My whole family are diehard Raider fans. They're going to have to start giving out tickets like WCW used to. The bigger numbers don't say Chicago. Damn, man. That's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy. I'm surprised at that. 2,500 tickets still available. I'm pretty sure they'll sell out. But remember, these are tickets distributed, not even sold. The cheapest ticket is $240 to see CM Punk and Finn Balor. That is your main event for $240. The cheapest ticket, $240. Parking probably gonna be like $60. Food is gonna be like another $100. So 3, 4, you have $400. You going with somebody? What? Maybe like 7, 8 for Elimination Chamber? What? It's a bad job. It's a bad job, man. It will suck. I wanted Jacob Fatu to win. Yeah. Correct Gamer ENT. They just gonna ask a celebrity to help. So, yeah, yo, Correct Gamer. It's getting kind of late, man. Like what celebrity would they ask? Remember what they did last year? They got The Rock. The Rock bailed them out. What celebrity's gonna come and bail you out? Bad Bunny? Nah, he just did the Super Bowl. He's not stooping down to Elimination Chamber. He might be in WrestleMania, but that might even be a step down too at this point. Pay rent or go see the trash. Well, we know Finn Balor lose it anyway. That's a light bill. Facts. Tubby said, if Mania 42 has tarped off sections, Paul Levesque is fired. Yeah. Yeah, it's looking bad, man. Damn, man. Crackdown was sold out, but damn near. NXT Live. Oh, when was this? Oh, this was the NXT Live. Hold on, let me see if this was the Street Profits at NXT Live. Hold on. NXT Live. They probably took the Street Profits off of NXT Live, dog. This is crazy. Oh, damn. What's the name was there? Oh no, this is old. Oh, this is all old. Let me see latest. Damn, man. I don't know, man. Street Profits was supposed to get sent to NXT Live. It seems like they got took off that too, man. This is sad, bro. But yeah, man, I'm gonna holler at y'all. I'm gonna get to this video. Good looking for the chat, man. Yo. Montez forwarded is crazy. It started smoking a lot. I didn't see them. Yo, Iceman, you went? Very lame. Cody Rahee will win the chamber. You think, King? Cody winning the chamber? It's too early for me to call it right now. I gotta see who else get in, but Cody winning the chamber? Is that where they're about to go with it? I don't know, dog. You might be, yo, bro. King, you might be right. Look, who else is Randy? Is Randy gonna win the chamber? LA Knight, you know he's not winning. Out of these three, Cody's gonna win. What other three is gonna be going over Cody? Then when you go on WWE website, look, the first thing they're showing. Cody Rhodes, whoa! WrestleMania all big again. The same story, bro. Cody Rhodes and Drew McIntyre. And they got to try to find a way to squeeze LA Knight in there. This is trash, dog. I'm sorry, bro. This is trash, man. W chat. Yeah. Randy gonna win the chamber. You think Cody winning the chamber? That's why I wanted to see Sami win. WWE suck. Yo, Chris Collins, I'm gonna see you tomorrow, bro. You know we gonna have that thing that they call the GS, man. The GS is going, man. I ain't gonna lie. I gotta get to this video. I gotta drop so I can get some good rest tomorrow. It's gonna be Valentine's Day. I'm gonna be sleeping all day because I gotta make sure I'm well rested for that GS, man. I'm gonna need a memorable show from Tony Khan. Oh, yo, my bad. I know I keep saying this. There's one more thing, yo. Hold on. I'm going to need a memorable show from my man Tony Khan, man, to get over what we just had to witness on Crackdown. But real quick, for my AEW people, this would, oh, damn, hold on. They had a little sneak peek of what the, damn, I can't even see it no more. Hold on, let me try to do something. They had a sneak peek of the venue of the GS, man. It seems like, dog, can you imagine what the energy gonna be like at in that stadium? Can you imagine? Like that stadium is gonna be on fire, dog. Australia, the card. This might be one of the, I know I'm being a prisoner of the moment. This might be one of the biggest events of the year. Just as far as how the card's being booked. I can't even pull it up. It's not pulling up, but they showed a little bit of the venue. It's just, it looks fire, man. But yeah, good looking for the chat, man. Sleepy Bobby. Yeah, to make Cody win everything is a missing piece. Oh, who birthday is it? Who birthday was it, moderator? Hyped. Yeah, fact. Bobby, stay off the internet. Grand Slam is starting in a couple hours. Nah, it's starting at 8. It's 8 p.m. Hold on. Who birthday it was? All right, I'll holler at you, Ray. Good look at AEW is it. Oh, yeah. Damn, my man, Sir Smoke a lot. My man, Sir Smoke a lot. Happy belated birthday, bro. Yeah, man. Hope you grabbed yourself an ounce, man. Some of that indica. Maybe some of that, yeah, man. I forgot the strays, but yeah, that's what's up, man. Yeah, nah, that's what's up, man. That's my man. Yeah, good looking, bro. Happy birthday, bro. Yeah, we gotta bring it up for happy birthday, my man. Sir Smoke a lot in the chat, man. Yeah, man, that's what's up, man. Yeah, man, it's always good to make it another year. You know, for the birthdays be like my new year for me. That's when yeah, man. That's when you can reflect, yeah, man. You celebrate, and yeah, man. You back to it, man. For real. I know how the grind is, bro. Bobby, you gonna stream GS? I'm gonna be streaming after. Yeah, man. I gotta think about. I know I'm gonna do a watch along one day. I just gotta figure out how to do it to where it's not. I'm not sit. I hate that we can't watch it together, and it's like I gotta sit and I don't know. I gotta figure. I gotta figure out how can I make it like entertaining us. Yeah, man. Tekla New Women's Champion. Happy birthday! Just hit 30. Damn. Yo, Sir Smoke a lot. That's crazy. I know when I hit 30, that was like I was a real reflection when I hit 30. Cause I was like, damn, I'm 30. And I'm gonna be real. When I hit 30, I'm like, damn, I really did nothing in life. Real rap. I was like, man, this about to be a bad joke for your boy, man. But honestly, 30 was the beginning of just for me, 30 was the beginning of a lot of pivots. Cause the 20s, you're gonna make a lot of mistakes. Cause in the beginning, you're kind of getting taken care of until you're like 18. And in my situation, after 18, then you kind of start going on your own, trying to figure out stuff on your own. 20s, you're gonna make a lot of mistakes. You know what I mean? Especially, that's just how it is. Yeah, man. But the 30s, when you turn 30, that'd be the first. When you start learning from your mistakes, you start making pivots, you start seeing, like how I was talking about before, how I will play stuff out 5 moves before it happened, and I'll literally get in the land of delusion. I'm playing stuff out 5 moves before it happens, before this even have a chance of happening. I'm avoiding it, just like we was talking about this Tiffany Stratton stuff. I'm not even getting in an argument with somebody on some road rage stuff or like right now, it's 1:36. Yeah, man, the Chinese store closed at like 2 a.m. But in my head, I'm already planning to move out. The second I get out there, somebody's about to try to rob me or something stupid. The cops gonna pull me over. Something stupid's gonna happen. So I'm gonna keep my stuff in here. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna head outside at 2 a.m. You know what I mean? That's one thing I did in my 30s. That was a pivot. I started playing a lot of things out ahead of time, man. And another thing I learned about 30s, as far as with women, they gonna respect when you brutally honest. Yeah, dog. Nah, yeah, yo, where was you at, Bobby, yesterday? I was over Destiny House. What? Yo, man, I told you the truth. Women gonna respect it. Yeah, your heart might be broke, but I told you the truth. They gonna respect that. In my 20s, I just used to tell a bunch of lies, man. That now you're really hurt because you don't respect it. Then you got lied to. So my 30s was a lot of learning and adjusting. Yo, Bobby, Australia is 16 hours ahead. It starts soon. Yo, is this true? Jay, I'm 26 and still doing success. That's what's up. I'm 24, great. Chris Collins, I'm 33, 90s baby again. That's what's up, man. Chris Collins, 33. You Larry Bird, Bobby. You could definitely do watch along. Follow the Santi blueprint. Yeah, I got to. Santi got the blueprint. Yo, hold on. Nah, is GS literally about to start? Hold on, man. I gotta make sure. Oh, yo, you might be right. So there's gonna be spoilers, but if GS, but it's still gonna be the same time for us though. And I don't think it's gonna be no way we can even watch it, right? Yeah, Australia's ahead of time. Yeah, but say even if I wanted to watch it, it's not even gonna be no way I could watch it. Yeah, so yo, good looking, yo. Okay, good looking. 'Cause I'm not going on the internet after this. After I salute to everybody here, but I ain't gonna lie, dog. Outside of me posting and replying to comments on YouTube, I'm not being on X. I'm not getting on. I'm not getting on the internet. I'm logging out of X right now, dog. Huh. Y'all not about to ruin GS for me, dog. Nah. I'm staying off the internet. If you hollering at me on Instagram, don't even expect a reply or none of that. I'm not being on no. I don't want to see no spoilers, dog. Y'all not messing up GS for me, dog. I've been looking forward to this, bro. All right, bet. Yo, good looking, dog. Good looking. Yo, good looking. This is why I love the chat, man. Y'all saved me, because I would have been online and I would have started seeing spoilers. Like, what? All right, I'm staying away from that. I'm about to get straight to work. I'm gonna put on some Joe Rogan while I'm editing, or you know what I mean. I'm gonna put on some other stuff. I'm staying far away from the hip hop. From the wrestling stuff. Darren said, "Hey Bobby, did you enjoy Crackdown?" Yo, nah, this dude trolling. Come on, man. GSB Grand Slam. That's for like AEW. But yeah, man, good looking for the chat, man. I don't want to hold y'all up. I know it's already late, man. If they keep this 3 hours Crackdown is killing us, bro. But yeah, man, good looking W stream, man. W chat, man. And once again, happy birthday, my man. Sir Smoke a lot, man. I'm gonna avoid the spoilers, so when GS happens tonight, man, we still gonna be tapped in. It's gonna be the same stuff. I'm gonna cover the GS tonight. I'll have a video for y'all too, man. So we in for a good show, man, for real. Tape tonight is gonna be a good show, man. But W in the chat, W stream, good looking, man. It's Bobby Masu. To a fight, like, comment, subscribe. Bah!